life, it's looping code. Hollow gods in download mode. I scream in static, breathe in rust, and all I build will turn to dust.
Did you miss us?
Are we back?
It's been a while.
It's been a couple of weeks. A week. Well, if you listen to our Tony Khan interview 2 weeks ago, then it's only been 2 weeks. So, hi. But, I mean, you all should have. Why the fuck wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? You've been listening to this show for how many episodes now, and you know how important that was to us? I dare you. Skip out on that. Oh,
Bruno knew.
All of you should have heard it. I should be able to reference it without without explaining anything, and you should all know what I'm talking about. But yes, in case you were wondering, we here at Dirt Sheet Radio we're able to interview Tony Khan, and then immediately after that, I was on assignment on location at New York Comic Con. Isn't that cool? I mean that when I say that. I was actually on assignment, on location.
You did that.
For Dirt Sheet Radio. I was there. I was writing my ass off. You can check out New York Comic Con coverage.
How does he fight? Like he's running out of time?
All the announcements and stuff on DirtSheetRadio.com. All that stuff is there. It's all comic book stuff, because that's what we do here, baby. Comics. We love comics. A comic book click over.
And we are comics.
Check them out. That's us. Check us out. But, yeah, man.
Oh, we are farmers.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum.
Yeah, so with that being said, there's a lot to talk about. We'll just try to focus on the main things of the last 7 days, which there's a couple of big ones.
What? There's stuff we missed? It's too bad.
Wrestling news? Where?
It'll stay there. So, I guess what do we even talk about first?
Nothing. Let's just end it.
Nothing. All right.
See you guys.
Thanks, man.
Great show.
Been good. I went like that was it.
This has been your wellness check. We are live. Goodbye.
See you in 3 weeks.
Seth Rollins vacated.
See him in longer than 3 weeks.
Yeah. Talk about a wellness check.
We won't be seeing him in 3 weeks.
No.
Yeah. So I mean, you know by now he did that coast to coast headbutt and landed on his shoulder.
Coast to coast, something stupid.
It's a headbutt. I respect it. I think I liked it. I liked the idea. When he did it, I was like, oh, coast to coast headbutt. I can't believe I'd never seen that before.
I think there's a reason.
Yeah, I think there was a reason. We know now. He knows now. I don't think we'll ever see the coast to coast headbutt again.
That sounds like one of those moves that, like, you thought it up and it was perfect in your head, but you didn't actually test it.
What do you guys think of the pivot that they've taken?
I thought it was. I just felt like it was going to happen anyway, so I was just like, "Oh, that was quick."
It just felt very much like it's one of those instances where uncertainty is scary. Let's just play the hits and play it safe.
We'll turn on him, which is what we're talking about. They pivoted whatever WrestleMania bound plans they had for Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Those are in the trash. Seth is gone. So they just turned. They had Braun. They turned on Seth. They had Braun Breaker take his belt. And then the next week, they took the belt from Braun and removed him from title contention.
Big dog angry. Grr.
What the fuck? Get out of here.
I want the Steiners
so
to just
ass.
pull. Have the Steiners pull like what Rikishi does anytime one of the Samoan wrestlers doesn't get something.
It's so ass cheeks. It's like everything always falls back into format with these fucking people. Everything is all plastic.
He's
Yeah.
gonna
Numbers.
be at the Royal Rumble anyway.
Yeah. You'll get it in April. I could fucking die of cancer like tomorrow. Eat my dick. Eat my whole dick. Oh, yeah, you'll get it in April. Fuck off. Maybe. Hopefully, don't get fucking nuked by then.
Is your big regret on your deathbed
Right
gonna be that
now.
you didn't see Braun Breaker with the World Heavyweight Championship?
Maybe that'd be fucking. That would suck.
I remember they slotted him into the Lesnar spot in the Rumble a couple years back, and then next thing you know, hey, we got Lesnar back. Throw Braun Breaker over here.
Everyone is always too young. You gotta give them more time. They need more time. Do something that's fucking spontaneous, you pussy. What the fuck is this? Oh, we lost Seth Rollins, so we're gonna go with Jey Uso versus CM Punk. Oh, fuck you.
They did something spontaneous.
That's so spontaneous. We fucking
so quirky.
It's so interesting and weird. They removed him and just shifted that whole program somewhere else. Get out of here. Move.
I mean, who's to say Braun Breaker doesn't just ruin the title match?
Yeah, we'll see. They don't seem to be.
We can bring that gimmick from that 1 year where the entire Rumble is for the belt.
They didn't really attach the vision to like a new story.
Revision?
Yeah, or the revision, whatever the fuck they are. It's audio input gain is really fucking with me. It's like you can't just hold it, like it doesn't stick. Input gain doesn't stick. I can't just make it stay there. It just fucking adjusts.
I'm sorry.
With it.
Based on everything. It really stinks.
You just gotta stick with it, Pat. It's gonna work out in the end.
Anyway, I was like, fuck this. They stripped Rollins of the belt on Raw. They did a battle royale to determine who would be facing CM Punk.
One of the battle royales of all time.
Yes. But most battle royales suck, to be honest.
Hey, I love a good battle royal as much as the next guy. This one just didn't do it for me.
I don't think Royal Rumbles count, by the way. They are technically a battle royale. But
they are structured differently, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they are not true battle royals. However, I am just saying, battle royals are one of the most underrated match types. Logistically speaking, horrible to put together, but you can never say it's not cool to see 20 dudes just duking it out over the top rope style, because you can protect so many people when it comes down to like, hey, he didn't get pinned. He just went over the top rope, both feet touching that floor. Or on top of that, you've also got that, that analogy they always throw out there of, hey, this might be the only time this lower echelon jobber might get this opportunity for that world title.
2 points to that. One, personally, as somebody who has been involved in battle royals, they can be a lot of fun to just do because there's not a lot of internal direction going on in the match. So sometimes you just get to come up with dumb shit. It was the closest I've ever gotten to just doing straight up comedy because I just found moments to do really dumb stuff in the battle royal until it was time for me to do the one spot that we had planned. Secondly, I because you mentioned lower echelon guy versus upper echelon guy, one of the smarter guys in the business, Bob Holly, talked about being in the Royal Rumble, and personally, he says a lot of guys will make it a point to avoid names because they don't want to bother people, they don't want to get in the way of stuff. Bob Holly went out of his way to punch Shawn Michaels in the face whenever he could because he knew Shawn Michaels is on camera. And if he's punching Shawn Michaels, he's on camera.
Absolutely.
There's some smart stuff in there if you know you know how to angle yourself.
Here's my thing, is that 96% of the time, the Battle Royale is you get the moment in the beginning where everyone runs into each other. And then it's like, whoa, it looks like a brawl.
The X-Men intro?
Yeah, and then fucking 10 minutes of dudes pushing up on the corner.
Forearm.
Everyone's doing forearms in the corner. Two dudes decide they're gonna do a spot. Two other dudes decided they're gonna do a spot. Nobody told each other. Now the fucking cameras don't know who to focus on.
That's why it's so much fun, because you don't know what you're gonna see. It's so chaotic.
It could be chaotic, but usually the dudes in the ring are fucking around. Most, like Greg just said. But it's not always people who are interested in fucking around and doing something entertaining. Some people are just fucking around and trying to get it over with.
Now
And
we have
just
to
Gail
watch my
Kim.
Battle Royal match.
Yeah. Gail Kim
Just rolling under the bottom and just
at least she wasn't fucking around. She just got the fuck out of there.
She was fucking around, but that was the match.
Yeah, she was leaving the match and the company.
Yeah, you can all eat my dick. Okay, understood. Respect.
Right, see you, ma'am.
Yeah, but back to Rollins. He oh boy. I feel bad because this always happens.
Yeah.
Fuck. Like, and it's like
record here is saying that like this company does not trust him anymore.
Man,
and this is not disproving the point.
I don't think it helps. If they didn't before, they might not now. It's like, all right, someone would call it reckless. There's something reckless about Rollins when he has the title. I respect it. I think he's trying to up his game when he has the championship, but I
think you respect a little bit of recklessness in your top guys, John.
You have to, but you generally want it to
this
work
is from the guy
out.
Who watched Tanahashi do a very stupid dive every year in January.
And you know what's fucked up is that now every single move he does is reckless. Stop! Get out of there, Ace. Just a couple months left, and he'll be safe.
Just choosing to do the G1 climax was reckless.
What the fuck? He's a maniac. Anyway,
that's why he belongs in a 20-man battle royal.
I'm telling you, in like 2 or 3 years, he's gonna be in that New Japan Rambo before the show.
Yeah, that's always my favorite thing is when like a wrestler's on the way out and like you only ever see them in multi-man matches, like battle royals and like gauntlets.
By the way, that's worse than all of them. Say what you want about the Battle Royals and the Royal Rumbles. The New Japan Rambo is worse because it doesn't have any spots planned. They're not even.
It just happens.
They did not talk about any of this except for who's winning.
I put a cookie in my mouth.
Good work, John.
You are the New Japan Rambo.
I'm sorry.
That microcosm of a moment right there is how much thought gets put into the Rambo.
I thought Greg would go on for a little longer, but he cut off too soon. But
you're going home now, brother.
Just like a spot in the match.
You said I've had enough of the battle royal and left. Hey, brother, throw me out.
Listen, man, I'm talking shit, but there was a lot of talk about how Seth. Now, I mean, as a person, right? You'd be like, "Damn, that's fucked up for Seth Rollins. That's really sad." As a fan, I go, "Man, he's talking a lot of shit about being better than a lot of other guys."
Frail body punk. What?
and he breaks stuff a lot, and it's like, damn, this really sucks. Objectively, though, I wonder how the company looks at this. You know, like Greg said, if they find it difficult to trust him, but they do appreciate everything he's done for them, it's like, what do you do, right? When he comes back, he's probably not going to be champion again. But
I think Seth is the guy that works with the guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been. But I just felt like this was one of those times where they wanted to give him the ball, and he fucked it up.
Once again, they gave him the ball, and something bad happened.
It's a coincidence that he did the fake injury ankle, and then the real one happens.
Right. That always happens too, right? Every time someone fakes the injury, all of a sudden, boom, something bad happened. I think about when AJ Styles was supposed to fake an injury, and it became a real one.
He was just gone for 9 months.
Yeah, after he just came back, and then is gone again.
That's actually the reason why he's fucking leaving. He doesn't want things like that to happen.
My favorite
Uh,
one is the Rhea Ripley segment where it
yeah.
seemed like they faked one injury and then a real one happened in the same segment.
Yeah. Oh, the backstage one.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, she got a concussion. Like, no, it's a shoulder injury. Like, wait, when did that happen?
Yeah, but he does. When he comes back, he'll probably get into whatever Paul Heyman has going on. I imagine it'll be Braun Breaker related. The Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman, Bronson Reed thing works. There's
You can tsunami him 12 times again.
Yeah, there is talk of War Games or by War Games. Austin Theory would have been
By War Games, oh my.
By War Games. Austin Theory
War Games
would have been
by the War Games.
of the Vision.
Oh really?
Yeah, and so some people are calling for him to still be made part of the group. Without Rollins there. But what do you guys think about that?
That's tougher because at least like Austin Theory being there with it being anchored by Seth is one thing. Without that Seth Rollins like nucleus, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think one of the things I think about Austin Theory and his involvement with Seth Rollins when Rollins was doing the whole Monday Night Messiah thing with Buddy Matthews, Buddy Murphy, yes, excuse me, and then Akam and Razar. You know, what a great group.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ, that went by fast.
Yeah, I thought that group was really cool. Had a lot of potential. Was getting some guys some much needed airtime, and then we just kind of shifted away from that in record time, and that was a shame. But I enjoyed seeing the way that he worked with Austin Theory, and I thought it gave Austin Theory a lot of much needed dynamic that he ended up losing over the next couple years. So
right.
I think he works together with Rollins, and I think that's going to be the biggest shame is if he doesn't have that opportunity to work with Rollins again.
They're going to fire his ass is what they're going to do.
It's going to be budget cuts. Remember when he was supposed to be the second coming?
Goodbye.
Remember when they wanted him to feud with Cena?
That seems like another thing, too. It seems like Seth's groups don't work out.
Oh, man. Lots of things about Seth Rollins just don't work out. It's fucked up.
I think about 2015.
Yeah. Also, yeah, that Austin Aries Cena angle was woof. Austin Theory, excuse me.
Austin Aries, and I was like, whoa.
He recently re-popped up, so I guess he's on the brain.
I was just like, oh, can you imagine him like no-selling Cena?
God.
Yes.
I hope so.
He's like, I got this John, and I'm going to get that other John.
Sucks guys like him and Loki ended up burning out.
Yeah. I mean, that they did it to themselves makes me feel bad for them less.
Right.
Give him another chance. Fuck it. It's wrestling.
I mean, anyway. Austin Aries is back. Somebody gave him another chance.
He's in MLW, right?
Yeah.
I imagine. Corporate hours, like, man, I ain't got nobody else.
This is the best I could do. We lost the rest.
So yeah, that's the world title picture for now. CM Punk and Jey Uso at Saturday night's main event. Maybe something interesting will happen then, because it damn sure isn't happening now. We had Sol Ruca, who also suffered a knee injury on SmackDown.
What?
Challenging.
A knee? Oh wait, on SmackDown?
Yeah, I know, right?
NXT is the place that collects the knees. What are you talking about?
Well, technically, I mean, you know, she is a fucking NXT star, and if that knee had any wear and tear, it damn sure didn't come from SmackDown.
Another knee for NXT, no.
That PC for another ACL. It's crazy, but you know what?
What are they doing down there?
It's like a coincidence, but honestly, like considering what wrestling is and how a lot of these girls came from different athletic backgrounds, and they're used to like landing a certain way, and if your body shifts or your mind shifts and you don't really think about it in the middle of a wrestling match, it's like you're dead.
Plus, I'm sure you
okay.
got plenty of like pre-existing injuries that you don't even think about. I mean, like how many knee injuries, and because you got so many that come from like volleyball backgrounds, and like the amount of like jumping,
Yeah.
and you're landing very hard on a hard surface, and you're not even really thinking about what happens to your knees. But there's a ton of retired volleyball players who wish they did things a little bit differently in their careers.
Yeah.
God, now you're making me worried, considering you got fucking what, 5'11" Lash Legend used to be a basketball player. Ugh.
Or I'm thinking right now of like Story Denali on Ring of Honor, who is what, like 6'6", and she had a long-standing volleyball career. Her
Rough.
knees are going to be destroyed.
Also, love the look. To some degree, she needs some muscle. She needs some muscle. Maybe make that whole look work.
And it's like
she's
she's up with Tony Nese, who, like, if anyone's going to put muscle mass on you, work out with Tony.
This is true.
I played a little volleyball myself just to get the little tight shorts and shake my ass a little bit. I like to jiggle. I like to jiggle on the beach.
They usually put the Speedos on you.
That's how you get the cheeks to jiggle on landing. The trick is to be subtle. So, like, you don't want to twerk about it, but when you land when you land to smack that ball, you land hard, and the impact gives you a natural jiggle.
Did you get like the summer cotton crop top?
The Stevie Richards.
I don't want them to see the belly jiggle too. I want to focus on.
It needs all the focus on
a different jiggle.
Yeah. No. Look at my thighs and ass.
No, not this one. You're down below, a little bit lower.
Please. Why is he wearing a sweatshirt on the beach?
Look at how short those shorts are, but how long those shirts are.
Focus on my ass. No. Oh man. No, Sol Ruca. I get segue.
ACL tear.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad one. That's for you to decide. No, it's not a tear or anything, because they didn't strip her of the championship. They kind of teased that they would, and then NXT started, and they acted like they were gonna take it, but Blake Monroe came out and she was acting like a bitch, and then Daria was like, "I'll defend it for you, my love."
Which is not what she said, but it's what we heard.
That's how I saw it. I defend it for you, my darling wife, Sol Ruca.
They're just good friends, John.
Just good friends, really good roommates.
And they were roommates. History will tell us they were roommates.
Oh my god, that's so funny. There's so many people in history that I respect. I respect their reasons why, but like Nick is not my live-in buddy. Like, he's my husband.
I guess you're coming out with it, all right?
No. Like, oh my god, this is bad. I'm not gonna say it. We're live on here. I don't find nothing wrong with it. It's just really funny when they be like, "Oh, this historical person died, and their long time 50, 60 years roommate."
They wrote all these letters too.
Oh, you mean like J. Edgar's bestie?
Like, my best friend who lived with me for my whole life.
Will be buried next to.
My best friend who's crying harder than my wife is.
There's not many people. I mean, there's some people on Earth, I'm sure, who'd like, man, I'd love to just live with my bro. But
buried next to him, make sure the letters are buried with me.
There are some people on the asexual scale who just like that's all they need.
Like, I'm at Comic-Con. We're just us, man. We're listening. Who's the fuck is gonna say? I was at Comic-Con. And I'm in the press area, and I'm chilling, and I noticed they had a fucking a panel in the press area, and I was like, oh shit, these are just for us. And so George Takei is talking, and he's up there. He's talking about ice or something. It was something political, and I only got the conversation halfway, so I was like, oh, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But later, I noticed him when he was leaving. It was like not his handler, but like another dude who was like just as old as him pushing the car. And then that reminded me of Walter Mercado, the fucking Zodiac guy, the Spanish channel Zodiac guy.
Okay.
I started with a casual cut because it was gonna be a deeper cut, but this guy, Walter Mercado,
I respect it.
he lived with his roommate for 60
As one does.
for 60 fucking years.
Was his roommate,
As one doesn't do.
Was his roommate an Exotico?
Yeah, they both were. No, honestly, Walter Mercado is like the most exotico there is. If you've never seen him and you Google him,
over here.
he's literally the guy that would come out like flamboyantly and do the zodiac sign in Spanish, the zodiac stuff for you. Like he'll tell you your stars stuff, and his best friend, you know, lived with him for 60 years. So I mean, if you guys want to live with me for 60 years, you know, I'm down. But they're gonna think we were married.
They already did, because we are.
All that to say, Sol Ruca and Zarya are good movies.
Auntie Ruca and her best friend Zarya bringing the Christmas.
Her special best friend that goes on all the trips.
She
Carry the letters with me when I go.
Oh fuck.
For what it's worth, can we at least compare this to the fact that I think they straight up hard launched like Ava and her fucking girlfriend the other like a week or so ago.
Did they? That's really cool.
Yeah, because like The Rock brought them up and like referred to him as like Ava and her girlfriend.
Oh shit, that's right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Yep. And that's new, right? That's like a new thing.
It was new to me.
I'm happy for them. There's always love to be found at the performance center. I'll tell you that much.
It seems to be.
It's not always long love, but there's love.
It's a thing there.
We gotta get a fucking reality show.
Water
Going.
is crazy.
They do all these garbage reality shows. That's what you need to fucking do in a show about. That messy ass PC you got.
Brother, if they filled the performance center, 8 weeks get shut down.
It'd be like Love Island, Netflix Love Island. That one guy,
The Olympic Village.
what's that one guy that his girlfriend was banging the other dude and he was on the beach crying?
Like, you thought Nikki Bella on Total Divas was dirty. No.
You know when Nikki Bella sucks? Now on television. Woo!
Oh, no. Oh, you were so happy for that segue.
Woo! Did you see this shit? Have you been watching?
I have not seen any of Nikki's segments.
Okay. Well, to be fair, this one wasn't that long, and there's no real way for her to make it boring. As a matter of fact, it was hilariously entertaining.
There isn't?
She comes out. Stephanie Vaquer is doing a thing. She fights. Yeah, Vaquer.
This is why we're married.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
She does a match with Roxanne Perez. He's my roommate. With Roxanne Perez.
Your special friend.
I just saw Walter Mercado, and yeah, that man is an Exotico.
Right? But yeah, no, so it was a pretty good match or whatever. Then she gets jumped by Judgment Day, and then Nikki Bella runs out and saves her. Nikki Bella returning for the first time in a few weeks because they didn't have night for her on the last pay-per-view cycle. She's working. You know, she got to pay some stuff off, so they're just trying to fit it where they can get her. You know,
She these lawyers paid, but
she got to pay, man. She was like, I need to get back to work. Bree is like, you go ahead and do that.
Those gimmicks paychecks keep coming in the mail.
Bree is like, I was gonna come back for one, girl. You talking about going back to work? Next time.
She's like, I'm good.
Call me for the one-off. Call me for WrestleMania or something. I'll see you there. I'll see you. But yeah, so
they re-signed Nikki Bella and AJ Lee. Who else is coming back?
I know. I can't wait for the Caitlyn. Bring Caitlyn. Of all
Get
people.
ready for Oksana.
Bro, Caitlyn was crazy for me because she sucked for a long time, right? And then she got good.
Right.
And then like 2 months later, she just left wrestling forever. She never came back.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, I really figured this out. I'm done." wait.
And then
I just wanted to figure it out.
And then she came back in like the Mae Young Classic, and then was just mediocre.
It's too late. Well, there's no way. You can
The
definitely
magic
feel like
was gone.
you can get back on a bike, but like you're not gonna be a fucking BMX rider just getting back on a bike, brother.
It's hard to find. You gotta run them easy trails first.
Yeah.
It was like because they wanted to recreate. Remember like the Cruiserweight Classic when like Kendrick and Tajiri came back, and like that was fun. You were rooting for them when Caitlyn came back in the Mae Young. Ooh, I don't know if that one felt the same.
And the biggest difference is that this motherfucker, those guys were wrestling regularly, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas Caitlyn is just
There was a Russ
selling crystal pancakes or whatever the fuck.
She was
So-
reaching out to people she was in high school with.
She was selling tights.
She'll be back. AJ will call her back. They'll have a match. If that's what you want. I'm not sure that that's what I want. Anyway, what else did we have to talk about? Oh, yes. AEW.
Yes.
How did you? Yes.
Yeah.
Let's have some fun. Yeah. You guys, we saw Dynamite. I guess before Dynamite,
We did.
Dynamite.
we saw the pay-per-view. There was no post-show rewind, and that was because I had a little boo-boo. I don't know what happened. I had a thing on my finger, on the bottom of my ring finger, and I didn't know.
He had a
I thought it
radioactive
was
spider bite.
I thought I got like a splinter or something, or maybe it was a wart, but it was there for a while, and then I didn't care. And then all of a sudden, it was like infected. It was swollen. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? I took it to the doctor, and they were like, oh, it's just a wart, bro. Don't worry about it. I was like, okay. The doctor said it's just a wart, but this shit fucking hurts. As I go back the next day, which is Sunday, or no, Friday, I went. He told me it was a wart. Saturday is when I went back. I was like, "This is not a fucking wart, bro. This shit hurts." And then they came and they cut that shit open. I was like, "Ah!" They cut it open. They drained it, and then I was like, "I'm not doing a fucking post show. Suck my dick." You're lucky I'm doing coverage. My fucking hand hurts. Of course, I don't get any paid if I don't do any coverage. And at this point in my life, I don't eat if I don't get paid. So I'll watch the damn show. But
You imagine if the doctor was just like, "So you're a wrestling fan? You ever hear of a guy named Messiah?"
fuck,
Oh!
Well, give me your finger.
fuck. No, yeah. So, but we watched the show, and I'm sure we all did. Did you, Greg? Have you seen it yet? I actually don't know if Greg saw it.
not.
Why the fuck do I pay for these shows, Greg?
Most of the time, I do watch the stuff you pay for, but I haven't gotten to that one yet.
Darby Allin and Jon Moxley had their I Quit match, and going into this, we were all like, man, what the fuck are they going to do? Because they set the bar really high. And don't get me wrong, they got really violent here, but what we didn't know was that
They also agreed, because they cut a whole promo about what are they going to do.
they were fucking handcuffed. And I don't think they knew going into this that was going to be an issue. I don't think they knew that the Missouri State Athletic Commission was going to decide to be a hard ass
Of the gods.
bring down the hammer on these guys. I don't think you should be bleeding or having crowd brawls or doing too violent things. You know, all the most outdated state athletic commission rules that they can put on you, and you always it's always fucked up because rules only apply when they want them to. Sometimes they shake you down, so you had to pay them. That's how they used to do. But this show.
Are you typing, John?
No, that's Nick.
That's me.
Oh.
I'm looking up
No,
something
I'm
in
actually,
particular.
I'm actually jorking it.
Oh,
So,
Have at it, buddy.
so there's a lot of things that they couldn't do, but they worked around it as best that they could, and the finish of the match brought a lot of, I guess, divisive opinions, because like if you didn't watch it, there were moments where they tried to. Moxley stuck a fucking thing under Darby's fingernails and tried to drown him in a fish tank, and I mean, it was a lot of things short of pulling out a fucking gun.
We did get a stun gun.
There was a stun gun. The finish came when Sting comes to save his son Darby Allin. People are so funny. I posted when it happened. Sting is here to save his son. So of course there's like 5,000 people saying, "Well, it's not his son." No fucking duh. Thank you. Thankfully, 10,000 other people did get the joke.
How dare you?
Sting comes down. He busts this fish tank that they try to drown Darby in.
It is like the most like simple thing, but old man Sting destroying the fish tank looked so badass. That was so cool.
He's so fucking cool. He swings that shit with his bat. Don't you dare drown my son. And so now there's water and glass everywhere. And Darby takes this wet flag and he chokes Moxley out with it, and then he puts him into the glass and he gives him a sharpshooter, scorpion deathlock, and Moxley taps out.
Is that the Everest flag?
Yeah, that's the flag that he planted on Mount Everest. But if he planted it on Mount Everest, why is it here?
No, he didn't plant it, but it says he
took it up there. He's got the picture and all that. He should have planted it, pussy. No.
See, that was the thing. Like at first, didn't he say he planted it?
He did say he planted it.
Maybe he's not allowed to keep it there.
You know, that's a good point. I'm sure that there would just be 1,000 flags there. Everyone's flag would be planted. There'd be no room for a planted flag.
But Tony Khan's a billionaire, so the AEW is just slightly higher than the rest.
Can't he just buy the mountain? Like, I don't know.
Oh my god!
That's what he did. Like, why is this like conveniently melted? Like, why is this pathway perfect for him?
Darby's funny as fuck. He's always gonna bring up that fucking mountain, and he should.
Darby Allin is climbing.
Bring it up forever.
Why is he climbing a mountain?
Bring that shit up. Always.
Climb the mountain.
He climbed the mountain to get away from the world championship. I hate it.
I could be a top guy, but I could do something really dangerous and reckless.
So he beats Moxley. They come over to this Dynamite, and they're kind of hinting that they're not done with each other. And I was like, huh, that's curious, because the story seems so done.
Final.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, wow. And then Darby came out this week, and he's like, I guess we'll talk about it now. And he's like, hey, I know the Death Riders don't just go away, so I'll be there. I was like, oh, well, first of all, man of many words, but second of all, fuck.
Second of all, fuck. Love it.
I hate to I don't know. I'm always looking to see the next new thing, I guess, like any other person. So
fucking Darby and Moxie about to become this era's
John Cena, Randy Orton.
Ciampa.
Oh. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? The thing about Gargano Ciampa was that it was good until it wasn't. You know, like it was good,
and you know exactly where it should have ended.
Yeah,
right.
And then it didn't, and that's when it got bad. And so, with the Moxley Darby thing, though, I understand the feeling of wanting to try again, or at least maybe live up to the
athletic commissions,
live up to the violent expectation that you set up.
Yeah.
Which at that point feels like we should have just saved the whole Alcatraz promo, because that was really cool.
Well, here's the thing now. Well, that's why I said I'm sure that they weren't aware going in, because if they were aware, that the athletic commission was going to act like that, then why would they have built the match that way, right? And we've got to go back to other AEW shows in St. Louis and see if they've ever had an issue with that, right? And I'm sure that this was something that came out of nowhere, just compared to context clues or whatever. But
someone conveniently made a certain phone call.
I always think of that. Accusations.
Yeah. Oops. I didn't want to say it out loud because
I'll say it.
They're gonna be like, "That's how you got the interview, Tony Khan."
Don't worry, I'll say it. I wasn't in the interview.
But you do wonder, because if it was never...
I'm a noted hater, so I can say it all.
I'm a noted conspiracy theorist. I will make the conspiracy right there.
You do have to at least consider it, because if it was never an issue before, why is it now?
All of a sudden, just like the 2300 again.
And it's because that match was so heavily advertised as violent. Everybody knew going in it was going to be violent. It was going to be a spectacle. Who is to say a phone call wasn't made just to make sure that the wind is pulled out of that?
Even if it wasn't made by who you might think it was made by.
Fans too,
No, I mean,
That's
remember
what
when
That's
Christopher Cruz, former WCW announcer, did that?
Yeah, I forgot what it was, but yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
People suck is the point.
Yeah. Also, like there have been stories in the past. I don't remember if it was said by wrestlers or executives or whatever that state athletic commissions have historically been more deferential to WWE than they have any other company that comes through the pipe.
Yep.
They are sports entertainment.
Consider how many New York shows WWE has done where they're able to bleed and do whatever they want, and the New York State Athletic Commission doesn't let anybody do shit.
Notoriously tight-assed when it comes to indies.
Yeah, it's why when they ran the and AW ran the Hammerstein, some people there were certain rules and things. GCW ran the Hammerstein and they didn't get to do their deathmatch stuff. People were like all disappointed. That's just the way it goes. But so it doesn't look like, though. I thought they might be running it back like singles, but no. As the night progressed, it became clear to me that their next meeting is going to be in Blood and Guts. And I thought, well, you know what? If you take that opportunity to make up for it, then fine. Like, you don't have to run it. You don't have to run it back. Singles match. Like, because what the fuck else are you going to do? You literally have to bring back the exploding barbed wire death match. And do it right this time.
That's the big thing.
Which they would do.
Yeah.
Redeem yourself.
I want them. I've always wanted them to. I've said it over and over again. Because one of the things that gets forgotten in the sparkle situation afterwards is that actual match was awesome. Like everything up until the ending, which is supposed to be the explosion and all that. But
just the explosion, but like
the saving from the explosion. Oh my god!
Eddie Kingston attempting to imitate his hero's fucking Terry Funk attempting to save Onita from the explosion gimmick.
Bro,
like Onita with Hayabusa.
That was a legendary night. Oh my god.
And then he had to explode, but that neurotoxin was in the air, right?
It's the craziest shit you've ever seen. Imagine that would have happened in front of a crowd. Oh my god! Oh, the revolt.
God, I actually forgot it didn't. I guess that's the best thing that could have happened to it, right?
Yeah. I think that's the only reason they can legally hold that match. It's because there's no people.
At least in America.
There's no people.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Because I don't know if you can blow things up like that with people in attendance.
Maybe not in America.
Yeah, certainly not here. But then you get accused of being bad when you go to another country just to do that, right? Like, are you trying to skirt around labor laws?
Go to the other country just to pollute the environment with the explosion.
We're booking Japan because we want to put some sulfur in their atmosphere.
It's a cool wrestling moment.
Which is like triple the work between the fucking transportation and then having to draw in Japan just to use a massive stadium just to explode something.
I just want them to run the match one more time. Just one. Just give me that. Just once. And let it be Moxley. He deserves it.
It's so hard to get an exploding death match these days.
It was hard to get it the first time. It was hard to get it then too.
Was running it a lot at one point.
They don't count. I'm pretty sure they were just using explosives without. They're just like, what do you mean pyro combination? You should put a lighter on this thing. It goes boom. The fuck?
Oh my god.
As handcuffed as they were, Darby and Moxley, they still got the Pearl Clutchers coming out. Particularly former AEW producer Sarah Stock. Sarah comes out and
what was her old name?
That's a good fucking question. She was in TNA.
Yeah. She had like a lucha name.
It's not Sarita, right?
Maybe.
No, it was Sarita.
It was?
Sarita?
You know why I
Yeah.
remember Sarita? Because she fucking got makeup on her ass once and it looked like she shit herself the whole match.
That's wild.
I swear to you, that's why I remember her, and that's the only thing I remember about her in TNA. So that's funny that Sarah Stock ends up being her, because if I knew that, I tweeted something funny. Anyway, so she comes out and she says, she's talking about Darby trying to drown, or Moxley trying to drown Darby in the fish tank. And she goes, you know who should stop this? Mothers with their remote controls. This is worse than the plastic bag over the head. Kids are going home and the kids are going to end up dead trying to try this stuff out at home. Oh, boy.
I stare at every Harry Houdini and Chris Angel performance that kids are present for, where they do that very stunt and
Yeah,
worse.
My first thought was children.
Dark Angel, that's who she was.
Dark Angel. She still got that on her Twitter name. Anyway, my first thought was that children should probably not be watching TV 14 rated things unless,
Especially past 11 p.m.
yeah, unless they're 14. And this was at midnight. Your child should probably not be up at midnight. I'm sure that there's a reason why they waited until midnight to have this match.
Right.
So there's a couple of logic, broken logic things in her statement. But then people kind of, they start trying to figure out, well, what is it, bitch? Are you better? You know how that goes online. We're fucking angry. And so she, I have to look this up because she tweeted something and she used a picture of Mrs. Brody Lee, Amanda Huber. And Amanda Huber don't got nobody telling her what the fuck she gonna say and can't say. so she came out and she responded, this was midnight on a pay-per-view. Meanwhile, when you were working, you choked another woman out with a belt. So was the outrage over kids trying that? And you want to quote tweet a video of me talking about kids' grief to defend you being a hypocrite? And she said, fuck all the way off. Want to know what my kids, because I have kids, were doing at midnight last night? Sleeping. You want to know why? Because they're kids. My wrestling-loving kids. You want to know what they were watching? A match between two performers who are known for taking things to the extreme. You want to know why? Because it's my responsibility as a parent to know what they're consuming. It's cool, though. I'll let them watch some old TNA stuff and they can learn to choke each other out with a belt because that's cool. Because it, tits looks great, quote unquote. Yeah. So she kind of
Also,
buried.
my child is still regularly involved with the show.
She kind of buried her here. She started to spiral, and by the end of the next 24 hours, she was already grifting and talking about Vince McMahon and saying some wild shit. Just some wild shit. She
Wild victim blaming stuff.
She quoted Vince like
That's probably not a.
what the fuck was it she said? It was a regular Vince quote, like I don't remember something stupid. And then they responded to her like, why are you quoting a rapist? And then she said like, well, he didn't rape me. So and you're like,
goodness,
what the fuck? What in the CTE is going on here?
the lack of believing in CTE.
Stone Cold, what?
This is just as good as Booker T's like, I don't know about any racism in the company. I was on top.
Don't look at
Bro.
my Triple H, bro.
But at least Booker T's still getting paid. She's a fucking loser, bro. Like a complete loser for that.
I remember Booker T got a multi-million-dollar 10-year contract to keep him away from AEW.
He did. Yeah, as if, right? As if AEW wanted Booker T immediately.
No racism in WWE.
Tony Khan would have took him in and give him a job because he liked him. Anyways, that was the thing that happened. It was funny. It was just funny seeing that type of pearl clutchery. Where the parents, think of the kids. Think of the kids. Will somebody think of the children? It's just fucking shut up.
Miz,
Come on.
what do you think about some of these unjust firings? Nobody ever fired me. I don't know what you're talking about. No.
I just
remember too, because wasn't one of her responses also like a picture that was like practically a nude?
Oh yeah,
Really?
she posted an almost naked picture of herself behind a bunch of plants in her house, saying,
Because
I'm
why is
not
that okay
bothered.
for children?
"I'm not bothered. This is what I'm doing right now."
To where any child can see you, ma'am.
I-
Defeating your
I
own point in the
guess.
process.
Yeah, this is Twitter. I guess. What the fuck? Anyway, it was funny. It was a funny night on Twitter watching everyone tear that ass apart.
Oh my god.
They did it to Gail Kim too, but Gail's just like, at least she didn't mean to at first, but now she is one of them.
Oh, and all the people that are jumping on
Yeah.
board, like, oh, you guys are so getting worked.
Oh yeah, no, that's when they start getting accepted by those people.
I think it's fucking hilarious if people claim that like they're getting worked when there's no money involved.
You're getting worked, bro, on Twitter.
You're getting worked for the love of the game at that point.
Oh god. Anyway, we got this Andrade situation.
Yes.
Different kind of getting work.
If you weren't aware, if you live under a rock, I'll explain it. Andrade gets fired from WWE. He
With
doesn't.
cause?
It's
Maybe,
so
maybe
fucking.
not?
It's so weird, man, because they claimed like there was a wellness issue, right?
Yeah.
But
At least that's what we heard. I don't know
Right.
if WWE officially came out.
no, they put that shit out there. That's how they fucking. We all know that's what they do. Nobody can. I don't work for.
Heard it through the grapevine.
I think one of the good things about Jersey Radio is I don't have a boss. I can only fire myself.
We are the bosses.
Exactly. Nick can fire me. He'll just be like, get out of here.
John once suspended
can't
himself
remember
for
it.
an hour.
I can't fire my husband.
They put that shit out there all the time. The WWE does. They fucking put this information through Sean Ross Sapp, and he's funny as fuck too.
The regular news wire guy.
The WWE didn't put that
Make a
out.
statement.
We were just asking around. Yeah, I know. They're waiting for you to
Sources.
do that. You fucking dummy. What are you talking about? Fuck up. Anyway, they put this stuff out that Andrade he failed the wellness test in the past, right? But everybody looks at the cage match and they can't find a period of time where he served a suspension. So it was like, oh, that's interesting. So like you're either ignoring wellness failures until it's convenient, or hey, something's off.
I think there was a period, even though I think this may have been for marijuana. Wasn't there a period where supposedly like Randy Orton's punishment was working without pay because the angle he was in was too important?
Yeah,
That
it was
feels
something
illegal.
like that. That certainly does feel illegal.
I don't think that's allowed in the United States.
Is this illegal? This seems illegal.
A lot of the things they do are illegal, and we're gonna get into that now.
And they get away with a lot of things.
We're gonna get right
Hi,
into
I'm
that.
David Otunga.
It's a great segue.
Better call Otunga.
So Andrade gets fired from WWE. We don't know why. Let's theorize. Let's say he said, "Fuck your little wellness test. I don't even want to work here anymore. I'm not peeing in that cup. Fire me." And they fired him. And so they never made mention of a 90-day non-compete. Apparently they always inform you whether or not they're going to be executing
whatever.
that clause or whatever. And he wasn't let know, so he had his people negotiate with AEW, negotiate with indie companies, and he made that surprise appearance very fast. AEW put him in there with Kenny Omega. Well, here's the funny thing, right? Because they announced Andrade going to be working in indie. Silence.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Nothing. He shows up on AEW, he works with Kenny Omega. AEW gets a cease and desist
Yeah.
in the mail from WWE. Oh, we have him under and he's under a non-compete period.
Now, I want to launch a question because like there's something I've always been a little cloudy on when it comes to these things. I know that they enact these things typically when it came to like TV appearances, especially in America. Does that particular like clause extend to like Mexico and Japan or Britain or whatever? Okay.
Yeah, he can show up in Mexico and Japan, but he can't be on pay-per-view in America. So like it's interesting. Like if he's in New Japan and they air the show,
they can't broadcast
America.
His match.
Yeah. But now that is all assuming that he is being paid by WWE in that time period. Right? Because he's an employee, technically, or whatever, or still under a non-compete. So they have to take care of him. See, that's where this gets funny.
I actually didn't know they were still getting. I didn't know they still get checks in that 90 days.
They have to. Otherwise, it's completely.
That makes sense,
yeah. Otherwise, completely fucking illegal.
Right.
Which is
saying you can't work. Fuck off.
Which is what is apparently happening here with Andrade, where not like he was being told that he's not going to be getting paid, but not only that. The report comes out that the non-compete is for a year.
Right.
So what you're saying is that he can't feed himself for a year?
In his chosen profession for which he is paid very well.
He didn't go to
more money.
And this is not like, I'm sure like he has money or whatever. I'm sure there's something saved. This is not like trying to say poor rich guy, but just on a basic human level. You're talking about a guy who probably didn't go to school for anything else. This is an El Bis Muertos, This is fucking not everybody can be the perfect man.
Like Bis Muertos. Wearing sunglasses with a mask. Why is he so cool?
Yeah, so a lot of people have been thinking this doesn't seem
Super
legal.
Calla would like to have a word with you, sir.
Hey, Super Calla also had that hat baked into the mask too.
Even Harvard-educated David Otunga had come out. He did a YouTube video about whether this is legal or not.
Yeah.
And in his legal opinion, after reading what's been available, because I think Sean Ross Sapp was able to get the exact verbiage of the clause.
Okay.
And according to that, David Otunga was like, a judge would throw this shit in the trash. Like, a judge would declare this invalid. I have his quote here because I can't play his video. Under this non-compete clause, technically, a talent can sign a contract. WWE could turn around the next day and fire them for no cause, and then say, hey, we're not going to pay you for 1 year, and you can't wrestle anywhere else for a year. This is in the contract. This would be enforceable, presuming this contract is valid. They don't want talent to take them to court and challenge this because a judge would likely rule this invalid. The fact that you're preventing somebody from working to support themselves in their given field for an entire year and you're not compensating them, I don't know how they could enforce this. If he were to take this to court, I think a judge is very likely to rule in his favor and just throw out the entire clause in the contract. You can't prevent somebody from earning a living for an entire year. That's an Harvard-educated man.
So this reminds me very much of the CM Punk stuff that went down, where Punk like took that stuff to his lawyer, and his lawyer was just like, "This is fucking stupid."
You signed this? Yeah. You fucking idiot.
Oh, there's another case that did happen involving a pro wrestler getting a non-compete clause thrown out in a court of law. I don't know if you guys remember in 2014 when Alberto Del Rio was first released following that whole situation where he was going to beat someone up backstage.
That's right.
Who deserved it. The producer that deserved it. And in that whole instance, there was that whole legal battle that came with it.
One of the few times when there's a Del Rio story, which is like
the only right way where you side with Del Rio.
Right. He might have been right there.
And in that instance, I very vividly remember that non-compete getting thrown out because I was thinking that same thing ever since that moment, how like, why don't other wrestlers just go out of their way to do that and get that non-compete thrown out?
So I would say there are two things involved. One, you'd be surprised how many wrestlers just probably aren't legally fucking like how do you
Right.
say literate.
Yeah.
I'm not very legal literate. And
Not many people are.
right, and God help you, the amount of stories that come out of fucking Mexico and Lucha Libre and how legally illiterate those people fucking
Brother,
are.
it's not
Those
illiterate.
contracts are.
It's not illiterate. The Lion does not concern himself with legal bindings.
It's not. But like considering how many arguments that people got into down there with like who fucking owns whose gimmick. Ugh.
Poor Octagon.
Right, and La Parka and whatever,
Million parkas.
Right. So, I think there's a lot of that stuff. A lot of the guys are just legally illiterate and don't really like get it, and they just have their people handle these things.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
two, they don't want to ruffle the feathers. Like, it's one thing if the company releases you and like maybe you'll come back, maybe you're not. But like now, if you take them to court,
There's another thing.
See, I think the issue is
There's
because like Vince back in the day, like he probably wouldn't care because like how many people sued and came back. But nowadays, ooh, that's a different venture entirely. You sue
Yeah.
TKO, you're blacklisted.
There's
Yeah.
another thing though. The other thing is that the non-compete is only 90 days long, right? So if you take them to court, that's like, that can take a year, that can take years. What's
Yeah.
the point? You think to yourself,
And that's
let
the
them
other
pay
thing
me
too,
my
right?
90 days. And
You
then
could
so
just-
WWE just gets away with it. Now, the year,
And I was gonna
Fucking-
say, and usually these are usually a thing that these big companies do. They're just going to prolong the case and bleed you.
yeah, and that's what WWE's lawyers would do. And so
Very
the year,
Jerry McDevitt tactic.
Yeah.
right, the year is like an interesting overstep because now you've given them the time. You've given him the time.
Because that was
I'm
the
gonna
thing
have
with
to fight you for this.
right. Because that was the thing with the Del Rio release was due to the infraction with another employee that caused it to be such a long standing non-compete compared to the average wrestler getting the 90-day.
Because he was fired with cause.
And it makes me wonder if this does go to court, what WWE would try to say would be their cause, so to speak, for Andrade's instance.
They're gonna have to reveal it, which would be fun.
Yeah.
I really want Tony Khan to put his money behind this court case. Like, I want him to break that clause. I want to see what happens if you break the precedence of that. Like, how does that change how WWE writes their contracts up? If something like that happens,
John
Like-
over here shaking fences.
I want them to break. I want them to
You want to
shatter.
interview Tony Khan again, don't you?
I wish I could have asked him, like, oh, Tony. I don't want to ask you about Andrade. That's illegal. I want to ask you a better question.
Talk about contracts
Is
and
this
contract
illegal?
law.
Is this illegal?
Why did his screen just darken all of a sudden? Where'd he go?
Tony. Anyway, man, this Andrade thing is going to be very funny to watch closely because, one, AEW's not mad at him. They don't think he tried to take advantage of them. It wasn't like hey, I just showed up, fuck you guys deal. If anything, people are kind of peeved
On
with
his
AEW legal. Like, yeah, how'd you
yeah.
guys miss that?
How'd you guys miss this? Yeah.
So we're gonna see how that turns out, and I'm really interested in seeing how that turns out. I have a feeling that this is not done. I just have a feeling. We'll
I
see.
really want somebody, one of these talents. Maybe it could be Maven because it was Maven's fucking not going back.
Hey guys, Maven here.
Yeah, right. Like, I want one of these guys to take their contracts to like that fucking YouTube lawyer guy or whatever, and just be like,
Legal.
how much of this is bullshit?
Hey, so I never read this contract before, right? But I was reading it now.
Just explain it to me.
This don't
Someone else
sound
read
right.
this for me.
How much of this can they actually not do?
Right.
This don't sound right.
I mean, there's so many publicly available contracts right now from other like lawsuits over the years. I would
True.
love for one of those like YouTube lawyers just to look through history's worth of decades of wrestling contracts just to see what stands out. Also, did you guys ever on the Stevie Richards show? He just recently did a thing where he talked about
no, not
Paul Heyman. Now, but Stevie Richards is fine. People are underestimating, but like Paul Heyman gave him a contract that he was so uncomfortable signing because the contract didn't have any money written into it, and he's like, Paul, I'm not going to sign this because you didn't put any money. And Paul Heyman's
numbers on it
because Paul Heyman's feelings got hurt. Because like, you don't trust me to write in the number later after you sign this.
No.
No,
No. That's the thing, right? I like being that way with people. You guys would not be surprised if I answered that curtly about that. Would you trust me? No. You're fucking kidding? What the hell?
You're a carny.
Well, let me ask you a question. Why can't you write that right now?
Right.
Because actually, I gotta go take a leak. By the time I come back, I hope it's done, and then I'll trust.
In there.
Like, you don't trust me to write it in there later? I don't trust you because you didn't do it now.
Hey, what the fuck? I don't trust you because you asked me that question. It's fucking weird. And instead of asking the question in the same amount of time it would have taken to ask,
write something.
You could have just wrote that shit in. So no,
I will not sign this.
Of course, I haven't got my head bashed for fucking years, so I still have the ability to think like that.
John,
Not everyone does.
John,
Why does the payment area here say experience?
Oh my god. John, how do you feel about some of the divisive Stevie Richards content?
I don't think
It's not divisive.
He's not. You know what? He stepped one time the Kyle Fletcher thing where he spoke on stuff he didn't really know about, so it was easy to be like, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
About the powerbomb?
No, because
Okay.
not that.
Okay.
The
that's
backstage stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The idea that he's got nobody to talk to back there. There's no veterans in AEW, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, brother? Don't you know Jerry Lynn?
What are your coworkers back there, no?
What the fuck? Are you angling? Like, what's going on?
I think a lot of like where like the dissidence comes from is people like taking a lot of what James Romero says, and not that he's like that bad at by any means, but I think a lot of people look to his quotes and what he tells Stevie, because Stevie's not he doesn't give a shit anymore.
He doesn't know any better anyway. He's an old man. They don't know how to use Twitter.
Right, he's like getting a lot of his like news and information from James on the show, and I watched I think it really goes to show how many people were like, oh, well, he was just a jobber. He doesn't know anything, even though he was in every single freaking company you can imagine.
That'd be a bad thing to say about Stevie Richards because he was around for so much history
for decades.
Right, he was like
every major company, and then some.
And for all things considered, kept a job in WWE way longer than anybody of his level should have kept a job.
Shit.
I mean, look at EV 2.0, how he was the only ECW guy that was in shape.
People say things like that about Maven too, which I guess I understand because he was in the WWE for like a cup of tea, but that's still, it was enough for him to make compelling content on YouTube, I think.
Hey, 4 years at that time in WWE, that's not bad.
It worked out.
And I think it speaks to the fact that like because Maven's so disconnected from the industry, he has an interestingly I don't want to say honest, but at least candid viewpoint of that particular time.
Yeah.
Where some people were on top and may have had some influence.
I think it's fun too watching both their shows because I like their collaborations together and I like their way they just speak. Both of them have such unique voices that 100% which show you're watching.
Speaking of Maven's show, that Dudley Boys clip is getting around, isn't it?
Yes.
Hey, Maven, guys here.
You're not gonna like. What are you gonna do? Honestly, at this point, what are you gonna do?
I'm not surprised as much as I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
We'll see. We
always heard that story.
It's not the first time, all right. It's all right. So if you're wondering what we're talking about, Devon basically accused JR of saying something racist to him at one point. And I was like, that's not the first time. I don't think that's the first one I've heard of JR saying or at least using an interesting language.
Because Devon has told the story a number of times over the years. This was the first time a name was put into there.
I think, and it wasn't even a name.
No,
like Maven made a Jim Ross.
Right.
Yeah.
But
And to be fair,
I mean, actively looked into that.
Yeah,
Devon used a voice, and Maven did the Boomer Sooner thing. So like everybody, like there's no possible way you can't pick up who they meant by that point.
Yeah,
but Freddie Blassie.
Yeah, right.
But at this point, like, what do you?
Ray gave the fucking 1,000-yard stare into the camera.
I don't know. I don't know, brother. I don't know.
Tyler took my title.
It's one of those things where it's like, you know what? I don't know. I might give this one. I might look the other way on this one. What was that, Devon? I didn't even hear nothing. The fucking video glitched, I think. I don't know what they're talking about. He's fucking he's fucking dying. I'm gonna let that one rock. I think I'm gonna cancel JR now. No, I'm all right, man. He's gonna have to do a couple more. He's gonna have to do something a little more something a little more serious gonna have to come out. He's gonna have to be involved in the Vince McMahon files.
Oh no!
He was on Vince McMahon's jet.
I mean, he used to go on the jet.
He used to go to Vince McMahon's island.
Not Titan Island.
I keep seeing that. I keep seeing that scene from Community where it's like, I can excuse racism, but I draw the line.
I draw the line at animal abuse.
Thinking about the amount of times now over the years that we heard the stories, like the plane ride from hell, for instance, where Jim Ross is sent to handle a situation so Vince can do something else.
Yeah, Vince is like, I'm twerking it, Jim. I'm twerking it right now. Right now. I got this flight attendant. I'm making her stare at me.
Think Ric Flair could do a helicopter. Get ready for this.
This was like This was like a boat propeller. It's different.
I call this the ceiling fan.
It's different.
Can I the honest truth is like terrible things happened on that plane, but the most frightening thing about about those stories is still Kurt Hennig and Brock Lesnar wrestling on it,
and it not falling out the sky.
Exactly.
The wind's stronger than them.
That's funny.
I guess so.
That is funny as hell, bro. The funniest thing from that fucking plane ride from hell, Dark Side of the Ring, is that the damn fucking Tommy Dreamer thing. Tommy Dreamer just putting over Ric Flair's helicopter dick.
Remember too, that was in a point in time when, like, for like a year or two leading up to it, Tommy Dreamer was seen as like a voice of just everyone on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was like, Tommy Dreamer's got some excellent takes. We love you, Tommy. And then on that episode, and everyone's like, we used to love you, Tommy. What happened?
God. He was like, but you should have seen it. No, he's like, no, but really, you guys had to be there. I thought he was going to take us into space with that thing. I still think about it.
Oh, God.
I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That is truly some 90s wrestling debauchery right there.
You want to talk about Dark Side of the Ring? I'm just thinking, like, the alternate universe where Hennig and Lesnar did indeed open up that door and everything exploded.
Oh my God.
Like, imagine what would have happened to the wrestling landscape.
I was going to say politically and everything.
Like, everything, honestly. The
entire industry going fucking crazy.
And you know what, because was Triple H on that tour? Because he was on SmackDown, wasn't he? So
when was this?
2002.
Yeah, Triple H would have been on Raw, baby.
So Triple H would have taken over much sooner.
And fucking Brock Lesnar being such a freak of nature that he survives the crash.
Honestly. Hogan's like, I guess you need another top star, dude. Who better than the Hulkster?
John is derailed by this entire thing.
No, I ate another cookie.
You ready for me to have another run with the title hunter?
I ate another cookie. I'm
John
sorry.
is
The
overwhelmed by the power of the biscuits.
Nutella
Those
biscuits are
biscuits are
real
so-
good. They're
Nutella,
so
please sponsor
good.
us.
Please, I promise you. I'll
Do we
get
have-
you good.
At one
Don't
point or
get
another,
lost
all
in
three
the
of us
Nutella-
have had those
Yeah. Yes. Do not
On
get
the
lost
show.
in the Nutella vortex, John.
No. The Nutellaverse.
Did you guys see that most of the Continental Classic is going to take place in the UK?
I did not.
That's very continental.
Interesting.
Right.
No, well, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Actually.
it's literally
It's
Continental
yeah.
breakfast.
Tony Khan says this December they're going to be touring for a few weeks. You know, Manchester. What is this? What is this fucking list? God damn it! I had it in front of me and now it's not a list anymore.
Oh my god, I missed this show.
Yeah, he says he's excited to bring the Continental Classic to Manchester and back to Cardiff, but Manchester is a new city.
Wales.
I mean, England and all of Europe, they deserve a good continental breakfast compared to what they get.
They love that nasty shit. Those motherfuckers love some beans.
Beans
What
and
the
toast, baby.
Everything is beans with these motherfuckers, man. That shit. That's why you so
These
miserable.
beans.
That's why they go out and conquer shit. Fuck shit up for everybody else. Because all you got is some lame ass fucking beans and a bitch that can't cook at home.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I think that's the thing that makes you go, I'm sorry.
From a dark place.
Ah man. There's a couple other things we have to talk about here,
Let's
including
get it.
the episode of AEW Dynamite that we all watched, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mostly.
Thankfully, we can actually run through that real quick. It was a
I
good
missed
episode.
the first half hour.
I liked it. I liked Dynamite, although I could use some more.
Fast enough?
I don't know. The pay-per-view was so like good and it ended on such a big. I thought it was good. I thought other people thought it was good. You know, of course, you always get the it's too long. But as I always say, the motherfucker costs $50. Thank you for the extra. I can put it away for later if I'm too full right now.
Well, you don't want butter on your steak?
I can just pause the bitch and watch it tomorrow.
Oh no, my beef is so juicy.
I think the commentary on that has been interesting because I feel like I've gotten two very starkly different reactions where like either A, this show is too goddamn long, or B, this is better than the fucking the 5-match straight
Yeah.
card that Hunter is running.
They certainly both exist on extreme sides of the spectrum. But
Remember back when pay-per-view was like perfectly in the middle?
it was 4 hours long, 3.5, 3:45, and but there were like 8 matches on it.
And possibly one pre-show match.
Possibly. AEW now has no longer the pre-show. They have the Tailgate Brawl live on TNT. And then the pre-show.
And they did a slightly better job telling people about it.
My problem is that they play a fucking 0 hour at the same time as the pre-show, and I think that that's a obligation.
It is.
Yeah.
And last month, they did a horrible job of telling people that they were two separate things. And this month they did like a little bit better, but yeah, when I was looking through there, I mean, remember we had like a 3-hour show on Wednesday, which was 2 hours of Dynamite plus an hour of what they labeled on the TV guide as Collision. And it's just like, you know, they always talk about how they have to get those 2 hours of Collision on there. So like you were saying, I think this truly was something that they were signed on to have to do to just maintain that extra Collision hour that they didn't do anything with.
And I think that the Tailgate Brawl idea is better than a pre-show because you got live TV. Like, YouTube is one thing. People choose to go to YouTube to watch a pre-show. But a live television on cable pre-show is really good because it's like, all right, now change to the pay-per-view channel if you want to buy this shit. And it's like, you know, I just might. That shit was good. But
I'd like to note, very briefly, if I can, I just went back to check a random pay-per-view from our young heydays, 2003. 2003 Judgment Day, Triple H is on top. The pay-per-view
That was a fun show.
is Judgment Day 2003, maybe.
I had fun watching that one.
You got the ladder match with Eddie Guerrero and Tajiri versus World's Greatest Tag Team.
Eddie Guerrero and Tajiri worked way too well together.
They were so good.
I'm shocked that you remember that shit because I wouldn't have.
You really don't remember that match? It was a really good match.
I don't remember.
Honestly, this was a decent show.
I'm shocked that you remembered that match just from me naming the pay-per-view.
2003 was a solid pay-per-view year, honestly.
Honestly, those were the years I kind of get encyclopedic because I
fair enough.
watched.
I respect it.
And
I was watching
every show
WWE Experience on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m.
I'm sorry that also means you have an encyclopedic memory of Mr. America versus Roddy Piper.
Unfortunately, yes, I do.
I just wanted to make a point to say Judgment Day 2003 was an 8-match card where only 3 matches went over 10 minutes.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And it was one Sunday Night Heat match.
It was a lot. I'm sure it was a lot more fun when I was a kid and I didn't care about. I was just excited, especially 2003.
Those 3 matches being the ladder match that John mentioned between Eddie Guerrero, Tajiri, and Team Angle, an Intercontinental title battle royal, where Christian won the Intercontinental Championship.
That was when they brought it back.
Yes.
Yes.
The main event, which is Brock Lesnar versus The Big Show for 15 minutes.
Was that
Stretcher match?
Stretcher match?
Stretcher match. Yeah.
God, these are my nostalgic years.
Because remember the month before at Backlash,
Just when
Big
he
Show
killed
waffled right with the stretcher. Yeah.
Yep. God, that's the show where The Rock fucked over.
Yep.
That's such a weird thing for history to forget.
The year of 2003 in WWE had so many high moments. The pay-per-views were solid, and the theme songs for those pay-per-views, chef's kiss. Best complete year, top to bottom of theme songs for them.
Of course, got that No Way Out 2003, baby. That's the
Wake Me Up.
Wake me up inside. And the fucking debut,
that was the debut of the song.
Of that song. You were listening to that what is this? This shit kind of goes hard. What the fuck? Wake me up. Hell yeah.
So, conversely, WWE WrestlePalooza 5-match card. Strict 5-match card. Only 1 match does not go over 10 minutes, although it does get close. And Vakir versus Io Sky just missed going 20.
I like your stupid fucking theme song. That was a great match, by the way. Anyway.
Yes. So that's what you're getting now. It's longer card, shorter matches, shorter card, people get time. Make of that what you will.
Can we also take a moment to appreciate the amount of television time that the frat house got at Wrestle Dream?
Yeah, that was really cool, actually. This whole week.
Frat house. And they've been doing some crazy vignettes on Ring of Honor. They've been doing stuff with Blue Meanie and Glacier.
No, okay, hold on. Speaking of vignettes, can I talk about the fact... Can I complain to John about this? And he did this too for Ring of Honor. Can I talk about the goddamn fact that they spent good money on a Bandito Western vignette for a fucking Ring of Honor title defense on a Ring of Honor program?
Yeah,
I don't see this money going into Dynamite.
You know what it is too? Tony refuses to budge on taking time away from the matches for shit like that. He's just he refuses, bro.
There are things on that show that you could have killed for this segment.
He fucking refuses, and it's in a way.
This is what we call an overcorrection.
I respect it.
This is sacred.
But fuck, I fucked up. I meant to cancel. I was using Mega Uploads as a storage, but then I meant to cancel it, and now they charged me $12, and I'm sad.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
I'm so sad. Anyway,
listen, man. This is one of the few times that it's not just a random dumb backstage segment, like you did with the Young Bucks. It's just something that is. This is something that is enhancing the in-ring stuff. It's there to work for you. Come on, man.
I like the Young Bucks.
Jesus.
Frat House has
John wants more
been.
Don Callis segments.
Insufficient funds.
I think he's an interesting man.
Oh god.
The Frat House also got featured.
Yeah.
Later during the week, it seems like Tony Khan's really digging what they're doing on Ring of Honor, and he's looking to bring it up. I thought seeing them as Mercedes guys was funny as fuck.
Fun.
It was just random. Like she just grabbed dudes and she's you come with me, and it's like that actually fits. Like that just works. And they're just stupid as fuck too, swinging their hips around. Fucking
Griff Garrison was having the time of his life.
Griff Garrison's gonna end up being better than fucking Brian Pillman.
I was gonna say,
Honestly.
are we living in a world where Griff Garrison gets over on Brian Pillman?
Also, I want to throw out a funny.
2 head starts.
Honestly, I want to throw out a funny comment, by the way, by the one and only Mama Larago.
for it.
When we had Frat House versus Von Erichs, of course, she had to say that Griff Garrison looks much more like a Von Erich than the Von Erichs do.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
Oh shit! She hit that one.
She's not necessarily wrong either.
She hit that one on the head. I'm not.
I'm not gonna lie. She's
She
right.
killed that. Anyway, we gotta talk about Dynamite. Dynamite opened up with the fucking
Mama
video
Larago with the
package.
smoke.
They did a video package for.
Hey, she remembers them Von Erich boys back in the day.
for the pay per view. I'm only mentioning the package because this is really good. The
What
fuck?
package is this again?
They opened with a recap of
Okay.
the pay per view.
Wrestle Dream. Yeah.
And even though they've taken to, I noticed they started using like the still shots now. Like you didn't watch the pay per view, so you know, like WWE used to do.
Right,
WWE
yeah.
joint where you just
Right.
take pictures. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like that. Because I saw the pay per view, I don't care. But part of me is like, oh, he used to.
Right.
I get it though. I get it. But I was like, oh, you just gotta give it to them. I liked that you did that. Anyway, this week began
I would be fine with it. I would be perfect. I'm not even fine with it. I'm already fine with it. I would push for it more if the pictures they showed were not just screenshots of the pay-per-view, but like the old aftermath professional photos.
Yeah,
That'd be cool. I'd like that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So this is the first week of AEW's heavy DC advertising. So you got the DCKO, Dan Mora's DCKO fight card headshots all around the ring, which I didn't know how much I would love this, but you know, obviously DC Comics, it's like my favorite comic company. AEW's my favorite wrestling company. It's crazy
Your
that
move, Marvel.
this exists that way. I mean, if WWE was smart, they would simply do like Avenger stuff,
Just
right?
I was gonna say just completely
Yeah,
counter fucking outsource.
You would tie into the movies, right? You would tie into the MCU, right? You do like
This-
Doomsday. You Doomsday
I
advertising.
don't know, Dave. I don't know if that's even gonna make any money.
Well, remember, this is where they go back in time because there was the Marvel agreement for the Hulk Hogan name, and they're like, "You guys made it awfully hard for us to sign that over, so we remember that."
They had an opportunity to be first dibs for fucking Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah.
and they were like,
Yeah.
No,
we remember.
"Yeah, you stupid motherfuckers." So this though, this is let me see if I can pull this picture up because I love this shit. I can't get it up. Actually, let me just share my screen.
And then Marvel remembers the fucking Lucha Libre project. It's just like maybe wrestling just doesn't work for us.
Maybe we never talk about that shit again, huh, Marvel? Motherfuckers. Anyway, very cool stuff here from.
Actually, hold on 1 second.
So I just wanted to say that means one of all of 32 of these characters is probably AEW canon now. I didn't see Swamp Thing. I need the camera to show me Swamp Thing. The others I'm fine with. Jay Garrick we could get on television. Everyone else is cool. Guy Gardner's there like twice. That's not fair.
My Borg.
Anyway, Good
Guy
stuff.
Gardner being there twice is the most Guy Gardner thing you could possibly do.
Absolutely.
He's
The
like, make sure I'm on there on both sides.
The show actually opened with the trios
John,
championship
John,
match.
I need
Big
you to
men.
acknowledge this, John.
Oh shit! Get That's Leo Rush
Very
you
cool.
have there, by the way.
I have a tiny little Leo Rush in my
The tiny little Leo Rush pop. That's the thing that made that shit suck compared to fucking the CMLL Pokemon show. The Pokemon show embraced the shit out of CMLL, out of Pokemon. This Lucha Libre Marvel shit was cowardice. They didn't embrace the AAA of it. They didn't embrace the wrestlers. They didn't embrace the characters from Marvel. Who was this for?
That was
I
the
don't
part
wanna
I always thought was very weird. Like, wait, it's clearly a Marvel tie-in. Their name is all over this. Why is this character not named Spider-Man?
It was like fake Spider-Man, like
It was
like
Arachno.
bootleg. Even the fucking Thanos was like El Tero Purpura.
Purpura.
Yeah,
The
get
Purple
the
Terror.
fuck
What?
out of here, man. This is trash. This is what, excuse me, Nick, I'm sorry. This is what a white person in a corporate room thinks of when they think Lucha Libre crossover.
El
say Nick
Terra
is-
Purpura,
But I would know better.
Nick gets a pass because he's Italian. He's white with seasoning.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you. Thank you. It's about time someone mentions that.
It's different. It is different.
El Leyenda,
They don't even
El
let
Leyenda
us do anything
Americana.
with them.
Anyway, the Ops defeated the Her Syndicate after
That was fun.
It was a great match too, and the fucking distraction finish was so simple. Ricochet
It
just
was.
runs. He just runs out. He hops on the apron, and MVP's like, "Hey," and he gets choked out. Oh, okay
There
then.
we go.
There we go. It's simple and easy. So the Her Syndicate chased the Ricochet and the Gates of Agony out.
They chased him and then very much slowed down.
Yeah, they're like, all right, I'm tired.
Oh, it was a long match, guys.
That was fucking
We're
rough.
old.
Joe grabs the mic and he's like, explains why he beat up Hangman, and it basically just says, if you're a champion, you think you're the man. If you think you're the best in the world, I'm hunting for you. And so Hangman,
Powerhouse Hobbs with the ladies of the audience.
oh my God, he said, what did he say? He said, fuck. It basically was, he's happy to be in San Antonio, but he's fat San Antonio woman can occupy Hobbs. Hobbs is
And
doing the
he's-
fucking body slam motion, like, yeah, the Hulk Hogan Andre motion. Yeah, I'm gonna lift him. I'm gonna lift these fat fucking women.
And he dropped to the ground.
See, I didn't see all that, but I saw the picture somebody put of Shibata just standing in the corner while Joe talks about fat women.
And Shibata's just like,
Shibata agrees. That's
he
all you
like
need
pulls
to
out. The
know.
translator's just like, yes.
Yes.
Mercedes is funny as hell because we got this video package, not even a package, it was like earlier today, and she's got a whole entrance. That happened in the parking lot.
And they're all walking alongside the car.
They're slowly walking alongside the car. We're meant to believe that they did this from her hotel to the arena.
The
By
whole
the way.
way. Mercedes was so entertaining tonight.
I think she's always entertaining. She's so obnoxious.
Yeah.
I
She's
love
such a
that
piece of shit.
I love that the Mercedes backlash has only made people like her more.
It's so funny because it's like it comes from the lowest IQ people, and they're like mad at like you're like mad at kayfabe. Like you're mad at kayfabe shit. It's the funniest thing in the world.
I am baffled by the fact that people believe that this is her doing.
It's so funny. Like even they think they're so smart, right? And and you sound fucking stupid. Like you sound completely fucking dumb. At
Like
least
Mercedes Hogan. Ooh.
yeah, there she goes winning again. Yeah,
Fucking
shut
triple
the
M
fuck
over here.
Shut the fuck up. Like they're so funny, like they're mad at her. She's an obnoxious heel. You're mad at her because she wants you to be. She's being a dick. Every time she wins a championship, she's a dick about it. And you're mad. It's wrestling. That's just the way it works.
My favorite part
This
about
is
the
the
whole
way.
thing. my favorite part about the whole thing is that like Mercedes racked up all these fucking championships, and like nobody wants to pay attention to the fact like y'all know she lost the big one, right?
Wait, and
Did y'all forget that happened?
Not only that, but like at least barring any injury or anything that would really ruin this whole thing.
Right.
That's guaranteed like 12 or 13 times that she's gonna put someone else over at the end of this thing.
Yeah.
Right.
There's gonna be a long stretch of L's.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are not smart enough to think that far, though. They think this shit in their own minds. They're like fighting a battle where they know this isn't real, but they're too stupid to process it that way. So like, you're like at war with yourself. Like, she's evil. Like, somebody wrote that, dumbass. Like, why did she win this other belt? Not only that, you're talking about. This is the funniest thing about all of this. Tony Khan has control of, let's say, the TBS, the Ring of Honor,
the two Ring of Honor belts, the two TBS, the two women's belts.
Right.
So he's got two.
The tag belts that she's now going after.
So he's got 2 out of her 12 belts that he actually controls.
Yes.
So the other 10 were 10 individual promoters from around the world that each decided they wanted to put their title on Mercedes Moné.
We want in on this.
No,
Hey,
do you think Mercedes is gonna lose if she comes to work for these promotions? Do you think that if that was an issue, they would put her in a championship match? They would simply have her win a singles match because it's the same effect. People are still going to come to your show because Mercedes was there. You don't have to put a title on her. They put the title on her because they see the value. And every time they announce Mercedes Moné for one of these fucking indie shows in the middle of who knows where, fucking thousands of people not only come to the show, they first learn they have indie wrestling in their fucking country. What the fuck you mean we have a promotion here? And they brought Mercedes? I'm coming here for Mercedes, and I'll be back next month because this is cool as fuck.
The fact that we've made it a gimmick has made every Mercedes title match in some nameless indie a draw.
Plus, at the top of that, all you have to do is say Mercedes is a champion here, and even if she's not on the card, people still go like, "Okay, Mercedes is there. I wonder who else I recognize is going to be there."
It's like, and not only that, there's a train of young women that she wrestled for these belts that each had like the greatest moment of their fucking life in that ring. Like, I got to work with Mercedes Moné. I'm in fucking Austria, working the top of an Austrian Indian.
Didn't she take the belt from Windsor and then Windsor got a job?
Yeah, no, actually, literally.
I mean, plus you look at it from the promoter perspective, it's just like, no, I'm putting this chip in here that will eventually pay off with me having a relationship with AEW. Windsor,
if you want to say Windsor got a job because of Ospreay, then how the fuck did Stephanie Vaquera get her job? Come the fuck on, man! Listen, when it's all said and done, Mercedes Moné's run outside of WWE is going to be like, you're going to look back on it as a special time. This is not something that even happens. When does this happen? When the fuck? You're talking about Ultimo Dragon? Ultimo Dragon was carrying like...
Ultimo Moné name. That was so
First of all, that's a great name. No, second of all, people talk about Ultimo Dragon all the time. Well, Mercedes Moné can't possibly compare to Ultimo Dragon. That motherfucker was carrying around like 8 fake belts, bro. They weren't even They weren't even functional. They weren't active. Okay, they were defunct.
No. I had to have a conversation about this because somebody was just like, Mercedes is carrying around all these fake belts. I was just like, the fuck is a real belt? And then let's look up the fucking J Crown. In fact, let's fucking look up the J Crown. Ultimo's got a fucking Michinoku Pro belt that you've never heard of, a UWA Light Heavyweight Championship that you've never heard of, a WWF Light Heavyweight Championship that they don't even fucking acknowledge exists.
That they forgot about.
Seriously.
Like what do you mean?
Mercedes is carrying 12 active women's championships.
Genuinely, my friend texted me the other day going, wait, what do you mean Ultimo Dragon had the WWF and WCW Light Heavyweight Championship? Like, yeah, WWE didn't fucking know it.
Yeah, neither did WCW. Nobody fucking knows.
They gave up on those titles.
It's just like you see the picture 20 years later and you wonder, oh shit, how'd I get in there? What, is that mine? Is that me? I got my fucking belt on.
That's the
Anyway,
fucking belt I gave to some company fucking
pretty sure I
30
sold
years
that.
ago.
Definitely,
Gave that as a gift to them.
definitely gifted that to someone. What a piece of shit. So she comes out here, Mercedes Moné, which, but like, obviously we couldn't tell. Like, we're so down for this. She challenged Chris Statlander for the World Championship. Chris Statlander has accepted. I kind of see another loss here for Mercedes against Chris Statlander.
Is it another
Mercedes
roll-up?
Hogan losing, brother?
I wonder if they do. I wonder if they go the route where like she's won all these championships, but for some reason the women's championship is just
The main AEW World
Yeah,
Championship eludes her.
I can't fucking get it, and like she's gonna drop all these other belts and be like, I'm frazzled. I got nothing.
See, I'm telling you. Oh my god, I want to be there with the machine gun when everybody comes out of the woodwork, just like, oh, I get it now. This is genius. Fuck
Oh, this
you.
is so good. Did you see how she lost?
It was great, bro.
She dropped that belt to Izzy.
I get it now. Oh my god.
Wow.
No, John, don't do that.
You lost me on that one, Chief.
You, you put it into the universe. It could happen. Stop
It's
it.
happening. It's coming. They're gonna do it.
Oh
Why-
god.
Why wouldn't they? It's the one that's available. Bailey, she's not gonna get Bailey. Not now,
No, she's
anyway.
not now.
Yeah.
No, but I think the idea that there's a story happening here where it's just like Mercedes Moné losing it because she could get every belt except the main AEW one has been. I feel like this has been writing itself for months.
Yeah.
Right.
I like it. I actually really like that, and we'll see
Story's
where it
there.
goes though. Because they've set two things in motion with Mercedes, where she's challenged Chris Statlander for the title, but
Yes.
as we would find out later on, she's got another aspiration she's going to be reaching towards. After this backstage thing with Chris Statlander, Darby Allin comes to the ring very quickly, like we mentioned earlier, and he's like, "I would die for AEW. I'm not stupid. I know the Death Riders don't just lose and go away, so I'll be right behind them." And he just goes. Alright, nice.
That was that.
All right, nice, Darby.
I love how it just like amusing it is to see like Darby Allin cut a promo on just like the silliest show for pro wrestling, which is like, yeah, they lost that big match. They're so
Yeah,
good.
you know what? That honestly was really like it was like, oh, yeah, I didn't expect that. Like Darby coming out to do the celebratory promo, like, hey, and like he didn't win a title, you know, but it is what it is. I thought he was gonna challenge for one or something.
Right.
At that point,
He's like, no, I'll fucking fight the Death Riders forever. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Okay, you go on. You do that.
This is one of those things where I started thinking about like maybe we just need to outright say like, hey, if you lose, you disband. Like, let's just do that match.
Maybe.
Let's
That's
just
certainly an
outright
option.
Kill it.
That's definitely an option if they wanted to end because the Blackpool combat lore is long.
Yes.
Uh,
The Death
but-
Riders must disband, and then we have to figure out shit for all 5 of you to do.
yeah, that's probably why that's
oh
not
no,
gonna happen.
dispersing the students.
Someone looked ahead and was like, "Ooh, that's a lot of work." Nah.
We gotta do
Wait,
5 pushes.
We have to book pack again?
How the fuck am I gonna fit all you guys on TV? Oh no. Never
We got
mind.
Pac, we got Claudio, we got Garcia, Moxley. Oh no.
The Jurassic Express are backstage with their new money.
Oh, dear
They
God.
have $500,000. That is not. I don't think they really care about it. I think was the point. Like they're just not really worried about it. They have money. That's cool, but they just want their AEW World Tag Team Championships back.
John, how do we feel about this?
Hey, I am glad that we're not redoing another match at Full Gear at this point because they're doing Joe Hangman again. I thought they were gonna do Darby and Moxley again. I was like, what the fuck? Why is this show full of like reruns? So if Jurassic Express is doing something that isn't with the Elite, that's great. And then they got announced to be doing something with the Elite.
How do we feel about Jurassic Express being back?
Oh, I liked that I remember saying that if we were gonna go away from this fucking,
Thank you, Nick.
There we go. I got you.
well,
Baltimore, baby.
We had the conversation before too, where we were like, what happens with Jack Perry? He can't get back into the jungle outfit. Like he can't be Jungle Boy again.
Sure.
But reuniting with Luchasaurus is like a money move. So how do you balance that? And I guess they kind of decided that they would get back together, and he's just a guy now.
Yeah.
And they were rolling with the old Jim Ross thing, a Jungle Jack Perry.
I was gonna say we put Jungle back in his name. It's just like, okay.
I mean, listen, I wouldn't have accepted it the other way because it's weird. Like, how's he gonna get back in the cheetah speedo now? Like,
not the cheetah speedo.
Yeah.
Marco Stunt emerges with a suitcase.
No.
Like,
I like that they're edgier and not, but it kind of feels like I don't like. Maybe they should have been not heels. Everybody just wants to cheer them, but I feel like there's something not there yet. Like we've just scratching the surface on what you should or could be doing with Jurassic Express in this form.
Does it speak to a grander failure in the attempts to book Jack Perry and maybe even Luchasaurus?
I think Luchasaurus almost died, so we gotta ignore that one.
Sure, that's why I said maybe even. Like I'm lighter. I'm much lighter on
Jack Perry. Jack Perry for sure. And again,
bringing a man back to life. He is Dr. Frankenstein.
It's like if the goal of that previous run was to launch Jack Perry into this world title singles run, then you failed because then he went back to tag stuff. But if the goal was
not even just back to tag stuff, but back to his old thing.
Yeah. But if the goal was to move on from Jungle Boy, which they definitely did. I guess I always wondered, like, how would he become Jungle Man?
The Jungle Man.
That was the thing back then. Like, how is it going to evolve? And so they did a whole heel turn, and it ended, I would say, on a whimper. And then he came back, and people are happy to see him now. So I would say this is the direction to go in. I think the heel turn failed, but then I'm like, what was the goal? Because he was a heel the whole time. I don't know, like what we were. Like I said, if they meant to launch him into a big singles career after that, then they fucked that up. Fucked that up.
Because like even though he's obviously he didn't go back to the fucking actual like Tarzan gimmick, it's a weird like one step forward, half step back thing.
We can stay right here and rethink things.
Sure. And I said to you when it was happening, it's so weird to see them do two of these at the same time, because at the same time they're doing the whole fucking what's the guy's name, the rapper and Anthony Bones.
Oh yeah,
Caster.
Yeah.
They're doing the whole like, is Max Caster and Anthony Bones gonna get back together? Is Jerry Lynn going to be their new surrogate father or something?
As Jerry Lynn does.
Yeah. Like at the same time, the two pairs of guys that we put in 4 different directions to go on new paths have found their ways back to each other.
It's kind of interesting too when you watch they always do it when you watch like Jurassic Express, because they got like they got the Baltimore and then on top
which does not fit their vision right
exactly
now.
Because you look at them and they're like so like darker and grungier, and literally like you have this happier upbeat song for a guy that's basically just Frankenstein's monster and this blacksmith alchemist.
To his credit, Jack Perry also didn't know what the fuck people were gonna do with this, because I don't think he wanted to use that song again.
Right.
But he said when him and Luchasaurus were standing across the ring from each other, and people were just singing it, not even knowing that they were gonna go back to the music.
The choice was made for them.
Yeah, it was like, okay, like fuck, this is what they want.
Y'all, I paid for Tarzan Boy forever. You're gonna use it at some point again.
I think if they want to move away from it, eventually you can. But
Tony said no.
For the comeback, for that, for the
too
first,
expensive.
Can we get a metal remix?
Yeah. Oh shit. If they pay someone expensive to do
cool.
it,
fuck expensive. Down Straight will do that shit for a
hat. Oh, fucking Down Straight. They will cover anything. Make your own fucking music.
I'm telling you. Your own music.
We had a fatal 4-way. I can't call it that because that's illegal. We had a 4-way dance showing off the
that's
show.
Also illegal because they don't have the rest of that one either.
The 4 quarters match.
And a lot of
people. That was WCW's. They don't have the rest of that either.
God damn it.
We had a AEW Women's Tag Team Championship Showcase match. There you go. Boom, baby. Jamie Hayter, Queen Aminata versus Willow and Harley, Penelope Ford and Megan Bayne, and then the Sisters of Sin. Honestly, I was like, shit.
How many versions of that damn theme song has Julia Hart had by now?
3.
I keep noticing little words getting changed.
It's always so subtle. Like, it's just gaslighting the audience. Wait a minute.
I'm just like, some poor woman has to keep going in and re-recording this one
part. It's just Julia on her
indecisive
phone. On her phone. And she's like, I'm cooking sins instead of wins. Oh my god.
I'm so good.
Big Shot is just like, you sure are.
I hope I don't have to do this again in 2 months.
I thought this was you know how I feel about the women's tag team championships.
Yes.
And now we've got exactly what I thought was gonna happen, right?
A vague sense of authority.
Willow and Harley, what the fuck is that? Fucking
together out of nowhere.
They're smiling.
Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata. This pairing literally makes no sense whatsoever besides the fact that they both have beef with fucking Tekla. And then she's not in the tournament.
My issue with Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata is when I look at them together, all I can think is one country tried to own yours.
Oh fuck. This is the not reparations. Fuck. Damn, there was a word. I lost it. Damn it.
Queen Aminata and
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Star-crossed lovers? Were they roommates?
Queen Aminata and Jamie Hayter look like a lesbian version of Goldmember.
Oh shit. They this was good though. This was a good match. Lots of double team moves. Lots of fucking Megan Bayne just throws Penelope Ford into a cutter. I was like, what the fuck?
Penelope Ford was the only one who got the fucking memo about the DC.
Yeah, her. Well, Megan Bayne was Poison Ivy.
Kind of Ivy.
Kind of.
Dude, I love though. Like Penelope Ford was really getting into character with that because when Jamie Hayter threw the jacket and she was like going to sprint after it.
I don't know why Penelope didn't pose with Harley by the ramp. You know, like
they should have done the Spider-Man thing.
Bring the camera over, like, hey, look at me. Right before they go to commercials or something. I don't know.
Harley.
Think of yourself, girl. Make that moment. Anyway, that was a pretty good match. Queen Aminata and Jamie Hayter win, so they get to choose their opponent in the first round of the Women's Tag Team Championship tournament, and they choose the Sisters of Sin.
Which is so funny to me, because I was just like, why don't you just choose the team you just pinned?
No. Not them. They're losers. I want the ones that can beat us.
I want the team I just beat.
We had a fun segment backstage where I was surprised to see Tony Khan show up on TV. I thought he wouldn't. Popped me. Anyway, the Young Bucks are banging on his door, and they're like, you fucking watching this show? You know we're out here. You're right. So they can't argue that logic, so he just comes out. And he's like, hey. And they say, they're
just
broke,
watching
baby.
the fucking TV. It's like, why is there a camera on my son of a bitch?
Fuck.
Like, oh, that's my office.
They're broke. They need money. And so they'll do anything for it. And he's like, all right.
This is my business partner. I need money.
they say they'll fight anyone, they'll team up with anyone. Tony's like, that's great. You can fight Jurassic Express and Jet Speed. And the Bucks are like, what the fuck? That's like 4-on-2. And then he says, no, you'll team up with these guys. And it's FTR. And I was like, oh.
Conveniently in his office.
Why were you guys even in there?
Because it's time for the new team, FTKR.
God.
Oh, fuck me. I like this. I like this a lot. I didn't see that coming. I don't know where they're going. I was like, oh, okay, shit. FTR and the Young Bucks getting involved with each other again. It really brings back memories of a time where they gave me blue balls.
Really
Titles.
Memories of a time where I was disappointed.
Motherfuckers.
So now you guys want to work together, huh?
It's night. And everything is cool. It's too fucking late. Anyway, it's fine. Moxley backstage. Now, see, maybe this is my stream, but I had other people say the same thing. Where Moxley, the promo that he did in the sync, it was like the audio was not balanced. And the music or whatever they had, it was louder than what he was saying. And I couldn't hear shit.
I hate when that happens.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, he's like mumbling to me. And so, afterwards, Brian explained it on commentary.
Thanks, Danielson. We love you.
The point of the promo seemed to be that Moxley just didn't expect Darby to beat him. He's like, what the fuck? He actually beat me. This is crazy.
See, there was one line that got through that made complete sense to me, which is just like, yeah, I expected him to fold, and he didn't. I was like, okay. And I was just like, that's the gist of the promo, so okay, I got it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. He was like, oh, okay, back to the drawing board. And honestly, I don't even know how to react to that. I was like, damn, you know what? Shit. Okay then, Mox. The thing that I think is going to happen, this is my prediction that everyone else has had as well already on the internet. It's not very original. Is that Mox is too kind for the other people in his group. He's thinking too rationally again. I don't think he's got the stomach for the things that the other people want to do.
So I've heard before from people before, that they're setting up for some Claudio-esque takeover.
If they want to,
I'll put butts in the seats.
If they want to focus on, the idea that Claudio is like really nasty, like Claudio is like a really nasty wrestler, and in terms of like in-ring stuff, like he really is. And
think about the attack on Will Ospreay.
He did the Bam Bam spot.
He's the one that does all like the brutal shit.
He's the killer.
Spots, the neck stuff.
He's the murderer.
He's their killer.
If they wanted to really focus on that, man, that could be really interesting. I don't know how Claudio could carry something like this. I love Claudio. I've been watching Claudio for 20 fucking years. I love Claudio.
Claudio did do the assassin gimmick for a bit there when he was James Bond.
Exactly.
Yeah. But like with the kids behind him and shit, like Mox, I don't know, something about Moxley. Moxley's kind of like a natural leader type dude. It just comes across that way. People just follow him. Claudio's always, he's either standing alone or he's like, the second guy.
Just imposing.
Just there. I've never seen him in that position.
Because there's a charismatic disconnect.
That's one way to put it. I don't even want to say that. I think if you give him, I don't know. I try to think of an example of a time where I was like, yeah, Claudio killed that shit on the mic.
It didn't happen.
I don't think it did.
I mean, he's had like great moments where like he's working alongside someone else, like his stuff when it came to like the bar, that was entertaining, but that was again him working with someone he has good natural chemistry with.
Claudio can play off other people, but like if you wanted Claudio to go out there and run the mic for 8 minutes and really like get some emotion across and connect with people. Like there's no way he's doing it even on the level of Jon Moxley. Like Moxley knows what he's doing with that damn stick.
Right. And then there's nothing wrong, too, with having someone that can play off of someone else, because there's a very famous person that everyone loves whenever he talks, Bobby the Brain Heenan. His specialty was always playing off of other people, and that's what he personally preferred, rather than just being the one talking guy himself. And maybe if there's a way to, if you get Moxley out of there, maybe there's a way to implement someone that Claudio does have a good chemistry with, if that's the goal of having him lead the group.
I mean, if Hero wants a job.
He works there. He works there.
He is. He's there.
If Hero wants a job on screen, excuse me.
I don't think that motherfucker could be on screen.
I don't think he wants to at this point.
Not right now.
Maybe later.
Give me 6 months.
Kingston said I'm not allowed on screen.
Oh gosh,
You're
that's
just gonna
great.
talk.
That's
You
great
don't need
lore.
6 months. I don't need you to get in shape, you asshole.
That's CZW deep cut for you right there.
What's Kingston doing in the corner?
Oh no.
Why do they hate him too?
Oh, let's count the reasons.
We got what I thought was gonna be a silly segment, and then I thought was very effective. I was like, oh shit, that was actually really good. What the fuck?
It was so well done. I love this segment.
Especially just this shot right here, like, fuck you! I know you're not pulling off cinema here, like, you motherfuckers, yo.
See, I had it in my head that this was not Harley Cameron until she started to actually grieve the puppet. Like, wait, no, okay, that is a Harley thing through and through. Actually acting out the puppet pain.
I thought that it would be Chris Statlander under the table instead of Harley.
Same.
And then it actually was Harley, and I was like, you motherfuckers outsmarted me. And Chris comes up from behind and shoves Mercedes.
Dressed in the same hoodie as Harley.
In the same outfit. Basically, Mercedes wanted to do a celebration, and she gets interrupted by Mini Moné.
Ultimoné.
Yeah, so she gets interrupted by Mini Moné, and she's like, why are you people fucking mocking me? And she shoves Mini Moné into the cake. And then Harley's all sad, but she turns around, and Chris Statlander was right behind her, shoves her into the cake. And then she gives her the old choke slam. Bam! Right into that shit. It was good.
He sounded kind of like sick or tired. Like
Yeah. She probably, she just had a match.
She's probably jet lagged like a motherfucker.
Oh, Mercedes. Fucking Mercedes. She wrestled on Friday in Mexico, on Saturday in the U.S., on Sunday in Canada.
She's like that. Like,
this is no day off.
She sounded like she was like tired or something. Like I don't know. The way her voice came across on the microphone was just like.
I think we could give her a fucking rest, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I considered the implications. I was just
I
noticed it when she was cutting the promo.
I mean, her like she can give her like she should get a rest. Like she should.
Yeah.
Not you, Greg. That's fucked up.
Oh my gosh! I mean, I'm looking right now at like her schedule has been, and this is just for the matches. I mean, not counting like appearances and whatnot. Canada, Missouri, Mexico, Denmark, Florida, Canada, Pennsylvania, the UK.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh! UK, London, Scotland.
I'm telling you right now, that 2-shot in Pennsylvania, that's what did it.
That's exactly what did it. The air. It's the air there.
You got too close to Philly.
Jon Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly. It's about as good as you think it is. Kyle O'Reilly is a great wrestler. Jon Moxley is Jon Moxley. They both go out there, do their thing.
Nick,
how
do you feel about this Beverly Hills 90210 bullshit?
I'm feeling it.
Ishii looks so confused.
I love it. That's why. Those are the things
you mean
that
Big
make
Tom.
this.
He's like, I never even watched this show. What is this bullshit?
The greatest thing about the conglomerate.
Ishii's straight man is like my favorite aspect of the conglomeration.
I think the greatest thing of the conglomeration is that they have this music, and you think of like their position, like in wrestling history, a group like this is generally not people that win or they aren't good. But like the conglomeration is actually a group of some of the best fucking wrestlers here.
Who win matches.
And they win and they have title shots and shit. And they come out to this fucking family. Like Willow's in the family. Like they're all. They've even said it before. Like, well, what makes you a member of the conglomeration? Like, I don't know. You just gotta conglomerate with us. Like, it's fuck. Everything about this is so absurd. I
like,
love it. It's so whimsical.
Undefeated hologram being in the group.
Hologram. Hologram got adopted.
Code.
He doesn't even talk. I think they just accepted him, and he
they
just stopped.
Put the sunglasses on him, and that was that.
He just stopped. He just started hanging there. And it's, honestly, as I grown up, I've been more and more fun. I'm more open to things like this. There's some whimsical shit, as long as it has like not just a purpose, but as long as it hits. It's like this has double layers. Like fucking, it's funny like this, but when they get in the ring, Orange Cassidy, Mark Briscoe, Kyle fucking O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, Tomohiro Ishii, you know.
I can't help but wonder if the 20-somethings even get the reference.
Of course not. It's friends. They don't know. They know Fuller House actually.
It's
So
that's true. It's Beverly Hills 90210. But
well,
but we're all old.
I'm saying if you can connect it to anything, if in your mind, it's like any sitcom conglomeration, but it definitely, people. Yeah, definitely. Like, also, any sitcom in the 90s.
The theme song is 100% Beverly Hills 90210.
Yeah.
So
right, yeah.
Well, that's also that's a deep, not a deep cut, but like a reference. You know, like Jack Perry, Luke Perry type deal.
Right.
Oh God, he's gonna end up in it. No.
Jack Perry in the conglomeration. Everybody can be in the conglomeration.
Remember, though, Roddy doesn't want to be in the conglomeration.
Roddy refuses. Roddy refuses. He refuses to put his hand in.
Of all people, who's just like these fucking nerds.
The day he finally fucking puts his hand in on one of those. I don't even know what you call those. You put the hand on top of each other.
Go team.
Is that just called a go team? I don't think it's called a go team.
I think that's the best way people can actually,
like a rallying cry.
Yeah.
Rally
hands.
Yeah, rally hands. There we go. I like that.
Yeah, rally hands. I like that.
Let me make sure that's not anything bad.
Rally hands. That's when you spin your finger in your asshole.
Roderick Strong is playing that character who's just like, no, the band's gonna get back together. Don't worry about it. I still wear pants.
Adam Cole is dying, bro. Like, I don't think this is.
Roddy,
happening.
He's
Roddy.
Gone. You have to let him go.
It's just you and me now, big bro. We have a family.
Listen. We've got some stuff in writing. We just gotta get some studio time. We've got some new songs coming.
He's so dumb. You're in the video, Roddy. You're in the Tron. It's over. Like,
how did I even get here?
I
was recorded without permission.
I love the idea that O'Reilly's like, I took the opportunity to do this. You're welcome.
I like it. I like that. I like the conglomeration. Well, they do come out here. Jon Moxley, he refuses to tap again. He just tapped on Sunday, but he's trapped. So he just punched the referee in the face. I was like, oh wow. Well, that's one way to get out of that. The Death Riders come out, the conglomeration comes out, they brawl, and this takes us directly to our next match. And
why haven't more people done that? I'm trapped in the ankle lock. I don't want to tap. Punch referee.
Punch the fucking ref in the face. I was like, well, you know what? That is a significantly cooler way to lose than tapping out. I will give you that, Mr. Moxley.
Could you imagine that in like a Benoit and Guerrero match that just happening?
Sorry, buddy. I have to
rewatch.
I have to rewatch their last Eddie Guerrero Benoit match. That's the ECW One Night Stand match, but I don't remember.
That one's not a good one to end it on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember it being good, but I wanted to see if it was.
And Eddie looks like he's pissed just having it.
They had an argument backstage too after that.
Is that what it was?
Was it? They had after it?
After it?
Yeah.
Before? Oh, after. Okay. What was it about?
It was about how bad the match was. Because remember, both those guys took that very seriously.
Yeah. But they only had fucking 9 minutes. They should be arguing with Vince McMahon or whoever booked that shit.
And I'm sure there's probably other stuff going on in like the lead up, but
yeah. Anyway, we get back to
Eddie,
what we were doing over
I
here.
was gonna say Eddie didn't look like he was in a good place in that match.
no. Hey, you want to talk about a good Eddie match? Let me tell you, Eddie Guerrero versus
you
Rey
feel the
Mysterio
beat?
at Halloween Havoc '97. Guess
you
what, Mac and I,
plugging it,
we are
son
going to
of a
be
bitch?
talking all about that this Friday. So make sure you go and check that out.
Legendary show,
Disgusting shill.
legendary match, legendary
right there.
recap team.
The WCW squad, WCW Tag Team Champions,
I'll
this
assume-
Friday from 5 o'clock Central Time to
There we go.
7 or whenever we've had enough.
There we go. I'm sure I
Right.
interrupted that plug by accident, but
I don't know. That, just throw out whatever. I just threw that in there.
yeah.
Had to take advantage.
Had
Had to get my stuff in, brother.
Brother.
So like one thing I was thinking was I wish that this conglomeration versus Death Riders match wasn't like pre-announced because they could have had the old someone coming out on the mic and being like, all right, you motherfuckers want to have this brawl? You can do the 3-on-3 right now. I was like that. Of course, it gives off the idea that maybe you didn't have your whole show planned. Like, why? Why are you booking the main event in the opening segment?
Do you know
Did
how
you
many
not
times
have-
I've complained about the fact that WWE does not have a main event planned for their show on a constant basis?
It's a valid question. Why?
You just opened the show and you were just like, "What's the main event? I don't know."
What do you
One of these
mean?
idiots will figure it out.
Yeah, no, trust.
At
They're
some
like,
point in the first hour.
are you
hopefully.
sure, sir? I'm new here. Trust me, kid. Every time.
Do you have a main event plan?
We
No.
get-
Like,
No,
what are you
no,
gonna
it'll
do?
be-
Like something.
It'll come.
What is the
It'll
main
come.
event gonna be? Something will come up.
It'll
The
come.
show will flow, and all of a sudden, there's a main event.
It'll be a main event. But yeah, so the conglomeration of the Death Riders ran out to brawl with each other, which led to our conglomeration versus Death Rider. Fuck my life. Death Rider match. Jay Driller.
Confused with the Seth Riders.
No, they're dead now. Unfortunately, no more
We
Seth
lost
Riders.
them all in the war.
In the war.
Seth can never compare to Jon Moxley, could he? What a shame.
No, I guess not. Shit.
What a shame.
That's
What a
okay.
shame.
Mox is
Oh my
living it
God,
up
did-
with the curb
Oh my
stomp.
god, did Seth Rollins end up being the weakest world champion of all three of them?
It's crazy because it was like they did the whole heel turn and all that to make sure that it didn't end up this way, and sure enough, he still ended up on the bottom of the ranking.
Womp
Damn.
womp.
Wah, wah, wah.
And he's the
You know-
indiest of the three of them.
Yeah, no, it's crazy because all right, Rollins has these, he has his title runs or whatever, but the Roman and Moxley ones are like so special. Like
Right.
Roman has the long run and the big
The
thing on top.
bloodline run.
Yeah, and Jon Moxley has the world championships
He's
and like
the heart of AEW.
yeah, he's got the
heart and soul.
WWE World Championship, the AEW World Championship, the IWGP World Championship. Like he's been
Right.
6-time world champion across the world.
Plus, don't
which is
forget
like-
he led in
you know?
the epic SmackDown 2016 era when the brand split happened again.
I mean, he was world champion during a good time on television, but I'm saying
Yeah.
like it's one of those things where like you say someone's like a 6-time champion, world champion. Today it's like from the same company or whatever. Like you're talking about world. Yeah, this is nuts. Jon Moxley and Roman Reigns have like
Jon
world.
Moxley is a
historic.
legitimate Triple Crown champion.
Like that's incredible. And Seth
Triple Crown world
Rollins has
champion,
Seth Rollins has Becky Lynch.
Seth
is
Rollins
cool.
is in Seth
He
Rollins is in
won.
this place right now where his best championship run might be Ring of Honor.
That's crazy. You're what is it? You're a jobber. What they used to chant at? You're gonna be a jobber. You're a jobber.
I missed that.
It was
era,
stuff
so I
like
don't
that,
know.
yeah.
But
That's
know-
exactly
know-
what it was.
I know they turned on him real
They did
fast.
turn on. Oh yeah. Oh great. You should have been there. It was great.
Yeah, I missed the HDNet / Tyler Black era.
Well, I never actually watched the HDNet show, but
I heard-
the house show was.
Oh, they were chanting "Future Jobber."
Yeah, that's what it was. Future jobber.
Clap, baseball clap.
Great.
Oh my goodness, what an era!
Dirty.
Anyway, so we had after that. Oh yeah. So the conglomeration defeated the Death Riders. Jay Driller to Wheeler Yuta gets the victory, but Pac,
That one
who
was stiff.
nasty Jay Driller, and Pac, who wasn't in the match, attacks.
1% body fat Pac.
He just attacks immediately, and then they're brawling again until Darby Allin runs out, and then the vision is clear. Oh, there's your other blood and guts match.
If you ever wonder why Pac is so angry, you just have to look at his body and realize he hasn't had a fun meal in fucking years.
Motherfucker doesn't remember what a burger tastes like.
When people started to notice that like he was wearing clothing alongside the rest of them, then he stopped and was just back to wearing his wrestling attire.
Well, you know what though? When you live in fucking Ireland and well, not Ireland, he's in the UK. You know, when you live in the UK and your meal options are like beans.
We're back to the beans. The beans came back.
Meal options are fucking beans. What else are you supposed to eat? So he don't got no problem. He don't miss burgers. He never had a good burger.
He's had beans though.
So fucked up. He might have had a good burger in Reseda.
They always talk shit. Oh, you Americans, you love your burgers, right? That's why you're so big. Have you ever fucking had a burger? You sad, miserable fucks.
Enjoy it.
That shit is incredible, bro. Anyway,
You love it.
so it's looking like Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, Mark Briscoe, and Roderick Strong versus the Death Riders at Blood and Guts. Do you think that the women should have had this to themselves, or are we better off having 2 Blood and Guts matches?
Wait, no.
Yeah, they already booked the women's Blood and Guts match first. They booked it like 2 weeks ago.
I mean, it's fine.
Have we had 2 blood and guts in one night before?
No.
I believe. Oh, we haven't yet.
No, not AEW. No,
So they might just
done
be
it.
trying to maybe test the waters with that. But I mean, I understand it because this has a lot more heat and fire going into it than really that women's blood and guts does. Not that there's not going to be anything going into it, but I mean, come on. Conglomeration Death Riders, they have been working towards this from the very beginning of the Death Riders.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Thekla could only heat this up so much.
She's trying.
With her 2 fall girls.
I had something, but I lost it. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I'm still bothered by the fact that like Julia Hart is now second fiddle in her own gimmick.
That's hilarious. Hey, it's
Spider took over.
It's funny because they're not together. Like they're together, but tonight they were just completely separate. I guess as long as they're in a tag team tournament, Thekla will be doing her own thing.
I mean, here's what I'll say. Julia Hart has the house, right? And what happens when a spider takes over the house? You just get the heck out of there. That's the spiders now.
You set that shit on fire.
Not more arson in professional wrestling.
Hangman Page?
Mercedes Moné was backstage crying because she was in the cake, and Athena came up to her, and she said, "We should
that
get
loss
a
of
fucking tag
Cali
title."
was forgiven.
Yeah.
Nothing happened anymore.
Do you know when they forgave each other? Actually, it happened on TV. They teamed with each other against Tony Storm and Alex Windsor. I think. Windsor. So they at least have that, and so Athena gets Mercedes to say yes to teaming with her for the women's tag titles, and then immediately drags her off of minion training. It was like, what? Minion training? She got gaslit.
That ending saved that whole segment for me. Like, it's minion training. Minion training? Oh, hell no. It's like the blackest thing Mercedes has ever done on camera. Oh, hell no.
It was good. I didn't see this coming. I was like, oh, that's a decent amount of fucking star power to that tournament. Honestly, damn. I don't expect them to win.
That'll be fun.
Which I should mention. We got
belts, Moné?
13 belts.
Forever tag champ Athena.
13 is bad luck, right? 13, the number doesn't come. Hey, watch. Anyway,
the 14th title from this local indie.
We did get this AEW Women's Tag Team Championship bracket. We got Ami Nada, Aminata and Hater versus the Sisters of Sin, like they said they would do.
I
Willow and
feel like we
Harley.
agreed that was probably a poor nickname.
Yeah. I feel like the tag teams with names should be the ones that win. Like,
does TJ count as a name?
I think so. They both wear the same outfit.
It's got branding, you know. There's still a little bit to it.
Apparently, Tony and Mina are now called the Timeless Love Bombs.
I like that. Which
gives me like jumping bomb angels.
Right.
I was thinking, yeah.
Bane and Ford, I'll give a pass because they are clearly a team.
Just call them the Janela Girls.
Ford Bane? Oh god.
Bane Ford. Oh, that's crazy, Nick.
Janela's Angels.
Oh,
Joey's
god.
Angels.
Oh, you made it really gross. Oh.
Listen, if there's one thing that I appreciate is that at least with the Sisters of Sin and Bane and Ford, and to some extent TJ, even though she went off and life happened, they were trying to establish tag teams on television for a long time before they actually dropped this belt.
And
of
then
course,
didn't use some of them, no.
And some of them just fucking died for many different reasons.
Where
But
are the twins? Where
the
are my
Renegade
damn
twins. One of them was injured
forever
for a long time.
Wait, what?
And the other one got injured.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. That's fucking bad timing.
Yeah, it really is.
Judging by these brackets, what do you guys see happening here?
Wait,
I mean,
so our
no, I didn't even say the whole bracket for people who are listening and not watching. Aminata and Hater versus Sisters of Sin. Willow and Harley versus Moné and Athena. Windsor and Riho. Where the fuck did that one come from? Versus Tony and Mina, the Timeless Love Bombs. Bane and Ford versus TJ.
Okay, so for me here, Willow and Harley is like every year in the tag league where they tag Tanahashi with some dumbass and they never win. So that's the way I see it. I want put the whole thing on the big screen again.
Yes, please.
Thank you, friend. I want to believe TJ beats Bane and Ford, but they've put more work into Bane and Ford than TJ, so it's probably gonna be Janela's Angels. I fucking hate you for that, Nick.
Say it ain't so.
Obviously it's gonna be the Timeless Love Bombs because Riho and Windsor is not a thing.
I don't like Riho is going back home. Like, get out of here.
Yeah,
right.
And Sisters of Sin is going down because the other team, while brand new, has the power of one main eventer.
But what if? I pretty much agree with you, except I think that they're gonna throw a wrench into Aminata Hater. No, you know what? Bullshit. If Moné and Athena win, then they'll be fighting Aminata and Hater, and that just makes the most sense. I mean, one, it's the better match, and two, it's the heel face dynamic.
Right.
Yeah.
Which you'll also get from Mina and Tony. So they
they
have to be fighting Bane and Ford.
Yeah. So
I'm kind of sad that this is just like an 8-team tournament. I mean, that they don't have like a ton of like women's tag teams and whatnot, but like, imagine the potential if like we did like an old school Crockett Cup where we just get like a bunch of like global like women's tag teams from all like partnerships and just see what we can do and have some like unique matches there.
Sir, Shirahiro Hashimoto and you are not losing to any of these bitches.
I know they don't have to, but like when the Crockett Cup was there, like you had like a team that just came in out of nowhere. Next thing you know, wow, how did the Sheep Herders get like in the quarterfinals?
Oh my god,
you scruffy nerf herder.
These guys are really crazy deathmatch wrestlers. I can't wait for them to get silly in a few years.
You know what's funny? FWC was in Mexico with them. They could have just brought them back.
Jeez. Yeah, I was gonna say in the second.
Hazuki and Koguma, if you don't know what that means.
But I'm going with finals of Tony Mina and Moné and Athena.
I like that. That sounds
That
logical.
feels correct.
Which also puts Moné back in fucking Tony Storm sights.
And it's the biggest money match for the women's tag team championships that there could be.
From each
Mina,
side.
who just lost to Moné.
Right.
And Tony Storm,
Forever champion.
Tony Storm being the first AEW women's tag team champion, it makes sense. I mean, it's undeniable that she is like one of the top stars in the company, male or female, like full on.
True, legitimate, extra as freaking crazy wrestling character.
Tony
Larger
Storm
than life.
Tony Storm has come to the point where like nobody. I cannot stress how much she has rewritten the entire fucking Britt Baker run. Doesn't matter now.
That's crazy.
Who cares?
She did this.
It's crazy how they have.
First homegrown female of AEW, Tony Storm. Britt Baker, yeah, that was a thing that happened.
It's crazy though how that happened. Like I refuse to turn on that. I enjoyed it at the time, and I don't generally change my mind like that. But I don't know. Like it's crazy how that fell apart.
Right.
Because I mean, there's so many things. There's so many rumors, and there's so many
moving parts
people believe, and there's so many things that are obvious, but there's so many other things that we didn't see.
Did she take AEW out of her like bio?
She did, but that was a while before people actually said anything about it. But it still happened.
It did.
It did happen. And they asked Tony Khan about it, and he was like, he always
she still works here.
He always answers like this, like, oh yeah, she still works here, and I hope that she comes back someday. Like, what
Tony,
the fuck?
you're her boss.
Whoa.
Don't you got an in with the guy who owns the company or what? You know, like what are you talking about?
I feel like you have a direct line to him.
You don't talk to Tony. It's funny because
you can write that as like the story of a lot of the company. Like Tony, I think you need to have a long, hard talk with Tony.
It's like not right now, buddy. I'm writing another 15 match card, big ball.
God damn it!
Back off, or put a 16th on it.
This is going to be a 30-minute match.
Iron Man or what? No, if you watch enough Tony Khan interviews, you can see how he sidesteps questions. Well, there's that, but I don't think he's tired because he's always got a fucking coffee with him. But
homie, there is a world of difference between being caffeinated and awake.
That's so fucking crazy because I don't believe that he would ever actually be awake.
Let the record show people with ADHD, coffee actually has a calming effect on them.
Oh, man.
Oh, trust me, I know.
We have long speculated that Tony Khan is actually neurotic, at least a little bit.
My man, welcome to the club.
Welcome. We accept you here.
We're glad to have you.
He's got a special kind of like...
You're like us.
One of us.
A special kind of like of working tism.
People, it's funny because even when we first noticed Tony Khan was a little jumpy and stuff, and I was like, haha, he must be on cocaine. But then immediately I was like, okay, well no, he's probably got like neurotic or something, and we're gonna be really mad about that later on. And so I'm glad that we've been consistent here. we just think he's one of us.
I thought the cocaine jokes were funny until I realized people were serious. I'm just
like, come on. And then it started coming from like the stupidest places, like Ariel Helwani, like, oh god, fuck this guy, fuck him in the ear.
I didn't know he mentioned the cocaine. That's crazy.
Yeah, he said, they call Tony Khan the Snowman. I was like, oh god, that's dumb.
No.
It's always some old fuck that
Maybe I
comes and
wanted to
ruins
think
the
that meant
joke.
something different, but I didn't know what.
No, that's why we all laughed and
Frosty
we
the
were
Snowman.
laughing like the snowman. We talking about young Jeezy's the snowman because he got that ice, boy. But anyway, women's tag team championships are coming. We had a segment that was kind of strange. I guess we're getting Mark Briscoe had just been in this brawl with the conglomeration, and so
Okay.
Kyle Fletcher comes out and he's just put himself over. I beat Mark Briscoe at the pay-per-view. I'm gonna move on now. And then Mark Briscoe just comes back out. He just came back out like, no, I want one more chance. And they said no, and they left. And I was like, oh,
All right.
well, that's certainly not over. But that was interesting.
Well, if it's like that, then fine.
I like the idea that Briscoe just does that.
You just know, and they just move on, and they never follow up on this.
Yeah. Briscoe was just taking it upon himself to go out there and do that.
I had to ask. I
That's just
wouldn't.
how it works. Right?
I couldn't sleep with myself. I couldn't live with myself if I didn't ask.
Tony is just still in his office thinking about FTR. Like, why were they in here?
They were in here before I got here, and they didn't say anything to me.
They wouldn't leave.
How did they find my office? I didn't put the sign up till I got here.
They put the sign up.
They said it.
FDR just walks into a random room, puts up Tony Khan.
I was wondering why I had an office this week. I was just thinking,
They still like set it up for him and everything. Like, there's a good desk in there. There's food and everything.
what the fuck?
There it is.
I thought the crew was just being nice. So
This is how
we
you
had-
know we haven't had a show in 3 weeks.
final match of the card. We had the main event, AEW Unified I was gonna call it Unified Championship.
Yes. Championship, yes.
AEW Unified Championship. Kazuchika Okada defeating Bandito in what I thought was fucking excellent match. I was like, God damn. They just got in the second gear.
I will say once I realized what was happening, I was like, oh, the main event's Bandito and Okada. Guess I'm pausing Ghost of Yote for a bit. Let's put this on the big screen.
They're two of the best of the craft, and they went out there and they did a TV version of what I know. Like, it was awesome, but as soon as they got into the second gear, like a couple minutes later, it was over, and I was like, God, you give these motherfuckers pay-per-view 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, this year's Continental Classic, man. God damn, put them in the same block. Put them in the same block and let them have a full-on 20-minute
Gold block.
gold match. He's in it because Okada's got to be in it. I mean, Okada, Bandito. I wonder if
I'm
that's.
still wondering how that works.
I mean, I imagine you put the belt in a. Oh shit! I didn't realize you lost neck. You put.
His camera went down. I thought it was on purpose.
Yeah, we lost you. Anyway,
No.
Continental Classic is coming soon, but not soon enough to. Because I was thinking Okada and Takeshita. Basically, what happens is Okada reverses a 21 plex into a Rainmaker for the win. When they're celebrating, Takeshita comes out and he is
I love that we
angry.
both clocked the counter.
I knew. First of all, I've been watching enough Okada matches to know, like, okay, this is like Bandito is what they eat the nastiest Rainmaker he's ever eaten. But then Okada bends over and doesn't grab the ropes. I was like, oh, it's over.
He grabs it and then like he starts like I see his hands come off the rope.
Yeah.
And he takes a step back. I was just like, "What you doing?"
It was like he tricked Bandito into doing this move,
Yeah.
so that he can hit him with the Rainmaker.
I feel like that meme of the cop from Dexter, just like, I see you.
I wish I had the music drop. Yeah, so
So
Takeshita
good.
comes out and he is fucking furious. On Sunday, Okada clotheslined him by accident, but he was all smiley about it.
I'm
And
so sorry.
Takeshita is like, "You are not better than me." He's literally screaming, "You are not better than me," in English. Both these men are
Mm,
Japanese. I was like, "That's a choice, Takeshita." I don't
yeah.
think you guys are communicating on the same wavelength right now. No, but he's screaming, "You're not better than me." So it's obvious that we're getting closer and closer to this match. Don Callis and Kyle Fletcher are trying to calm him down. Okada's in the ring, rage baiting him, laughing. Fucking, it was a
I am
good way to
happy
close
for
Dynamite.
this for like the most interesting reason. Because I think that babyface Takeshita is the superior one.
True,
So like
Cinnabon
I'm
Warrior.
happy to have
That's a Cinnabon Warrior.
Uh, so like I'm happy to have that back and to have that against a obviously hopefully very motivated Okada would be just incredible.
I like Okada. Okada's run ever since he won the Unified Champ. I mean, I like the shit he was doing before that too, but excuse me, his run
There
ever
you go.
since he teamed with Don Callis, won the Unified Championship, changed his theme song, like
Mhm.
it's just straight up Okada. I mean, this is what people wanted, isn't it? This is about as good as a presentation as a wrestler can get. Like, there's pretty much no better. Like, his entrance is fucking auraful. I thought it didn't take me very long, but I'm already way used to that entrance song. I love that shit.
I can't get used like I've accepted it.
Dun.
What? What do you mean? Are you doing the song?
No, I I was, but that finished a while
Oh,
ago.
I thought you were saying don't. I was like, wait, what? Don't do what? I've had some trouble with it only because like I don't think I've complained about this before. AEW's audio when it comes to their music is not always great.
Or
So like,
anything else, audio
yeah,
wise.
yeah. A lot of this stuff audio wise is not great. So like the song on TV always just sounds like mush to me. Like I'm not going to. I feel like it's not going to come through until I like sit down and listen to the song for myself, and then like my brain will superimpose the music over the scene. You know how it is. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Um, so like I haven't, I can't, I can't get into the new theme song. That said, I have come to a place where I'm actually happy for the choice because I think I needed that separation from New Japan Okada
Yeah.
because I know what you sort of said earlier, but like it's not the same guy, and he can't be.
Yeah, for sure. He's fucking old.
So I don't want to I don't want to hear that song and think about like the Okada that I remember, and then get the version of him he is now.
It's just that moment where, like, they said it, his entrance now where he hits the fucking Rainmaker pose and the camera just kind of spins around him. And I was like, every time they do that, I kind of think to myself, well, look at this motherfucker. Like, look at this shit right here. Like, this is beautiful. And it was no different tonight. He looked great. Bandito looked fucking great. I can't wait to see what the future holds for Bandito. But no, like, actually can't wait to see what the next thing is for him in Froey Cake. Fuck my life. I'm yawning hard.
Yes, you are, sir.
Anyway, that is AEW Dynamite. That is our episode of Jersey Radio this week, episode 212.
Hey,
212. That's us. Make sure that you check out the website, DirtyRadio.com, for our news. Go to social media, search Dirty Radio on Google. Search it on fucking Google. We're everywhere. We are literally everywhere. We were just a podcast once. And now the other day I was talking to Tony Khan and I was making him talk about Batman and Superman with me. You should have been there.
you were talking to Dennis Camp.
I was talking to Dennis Camp. the other day. The writer of the Ultimates, the writer
We're gonna
of
talk about that as
Absolute
soon as
Martial
we're gonna
Manner.
talk about that as soon as we get off the show.
Oh my god, I can't wait. Did you read Ultimates?
I haven't kept up with comics lately. Like we
Oh,
had to. 'Cause I was doing the thing where I tried to, read Fantastic Four with Daniel, and then I fell off that a little bit, and I got into some other stuff. So I have no idea what's happened in comics for like a month and a half, maybe
that's
2
great.
months.
That's great because all the Ultimate Universe books are coming to a head as the universe comes to an end in Ultimate Endgame this December, and of course
That
you
thing you
can.
kind of hate.
I hate the name of it, and I hate
Yeah,
that
yeah.
they're ending. Like, I hate that we're ending this, especially when like the other company has Absolute and everything is going so well. And it's like, why wouldn't you also have a second line? And it was a coincidence that you both launched this, so like, why wouldn't you keep it?
Sure.
Anyway, fucking.
It's kind of funny that the idea of a company that has always been battling with their own particular like long-standing universes would suddenly get in a battle over their secondary alternate universes.
And then, but I think I can't go into a tangent over it, but it's like, I don't know. I wanted to see these characters exist. Like, I felt like I was really interested in these new characters and how long we would go. But I guess the Ultimate Universe, the original one, went to shit when it went on for too long. So maybe there's the yin and the yang, and good and bad and everything.
I feel like they're not meant to exist that long.
No, at least alternate stories like this. But I mean, I guess it always depends on the effort that you put into it. Because if you fucking treated it like a real line, then you'd put real writers on the main books.
Maybe, but like at that point, you run into this is turning into a fucking DC. You run into the problem you ran into with with the first Marvel Ultimate line, right? Where they're just like, well, why isn't this in regular Spider-Man?
Yeah, if this is so good, why don't we have it over here?
Yeah,
I think that's gonna
like,
happen with some stuff from the Ultimate Universe to watch.
Oh yeah, I don't know what, but like something's gonna carry over in some way.
Probably the X-Men. I think if anybody's story should, I mean, if any character, new
Are they gonna make the
popular
X-Men
characters,
shibis?
I like them. They're my X-Men. These little girls, these little fucking manga anime girls. This is awesome. But yeah, no, we're obviously, you can get a lot more of that. That's a preview for what you can get on Major Issues. If you go on, check out Major Issues. We got
That was
like
a commercial.
fucking.
You see, we're professionals.
Look at that! Look at that ad break. 300 episodes, so at least 600, 900 possibly hours of us talking about comic books or comic book movies or comic book television shows. Just
Or
me,
comic book wrestling.
Greg, George, the others. I remember your names, guys. A-Rob, Asa, Jarvis, the Cog.
It's gotten pretty big.
Very large. We're all there. We're not all on every episode, but there's always an episode. George is always there.
There's a catchphrase, comic book click. It's very large.
Comic book click. It's girthy. With a vein on it.
Oh, you made it wrong.
Just check out Dershi Radio, man. We'll catch you next week. Thank you for being here. If you're still listening, honestly.
Yes.
Hey, you're the best. So have a good night. And imagine I kissed you on the forehead, because I am imagining that I did it. So if you imagine that I did it too, then it actually happened. Like, I kissed your forehead.
And please, pretty please, if you're from the East Coast, do New Japan a favor and buy those New Beginning tickets. They really want you to.
They really need you to. Actually, come on. Come on. It's in February, right?
Running New Jersey was a bad idea, so please help them.
We'll see you guys next. We'll see you guys next week.